ana face German Bundesliga eno start match the 6 no FC face on this asore e de pem so and the games ni twice honsem obeti ana face Spanish La Liga no week number 8 games no eno na nyansem kitokra games ahoro timi e ba so a ene e bi twice sheshe na face nkoman ketingita kenyina no adanse bana Kojo Frederick abo ne nyina na no pay wodi ebra wo wi asa no so Hussein Oshibesi nkonya na munchiremu ne yabomodian etimi e da twice ene ye memenda enti dia betting code no ebeba na obomode atimi join WhatsApp group no a abra ye link no ato Facebook wo oboso a obetimi abeka group no na ye de to a na ozo atimi afa wo de kakra to akiri nyame bo na sefa na onya skadi asubetum wo hwe na se nkoyi so kasa to no be ya na wayi se de be ya na wa wonim enti ya no wa sisa etimi e de man na mo wia na ya tiasi fie afisem ne ana ya wen me say Black Stars players and call up coach ni ye no o me starting na o ma report ewo camp and ahead of 2 matches a day ni mi ahonsem obeti so na Black Starlet of Ghana na me kira under 17 bobo ko na no Nyoma Nkwe amfama after say yani Cote d'Ivoire ebo 0-0 penalties no ye lose 4-3 and Ghana itosu mienu ewo wafu zombie championship akoso ewo Ivory Coast na ye wie game no nkomo besa na se frechire ba honsem obeti Ghana Premier League no week number 4 games no am start here ewo Nana Fosu Jabo Park Bechem United and Phobia ebo 0-0 na omuwie no nkomo ben na Desmond Isa Botri head coach Edma Bechem United waka so ana coach Masiu Didi Damani head coach Edma Phobia on the 7 so waka na game na etwa so nyambo da wachina Kotoko ebo de Tekpando Heart of Lions na Kotoko Brante Frano Hene Kwame Ansu akasa e fa game no ahonsem obeti Access Band is 1 league in zone 1B and na match the 2 game etime start Brekum Golden City Park Arsenal mienu ema Lagos City zakano momentimi anti Brekum Golden City Park ni nyina ayem koma hodo anope ya besin konya ya debra hyehyehye no anya sam ketokra ye ne penefa penaz bedi nkomo show no so ansana ebra ne so sampo ye ba be page mu a wa wutie sam akwanya na wo so timi abaso ne nkomo a ye di fiase no na ye ne wonyina eso atimi a kira adwene kama so etimi e de afa ho ezebra wie dru amana ne nsam no yakofa e de abro ye wia de aka no ye beto aso Akwaaba radio 98.1 Akwaaba sports preview anopi ye de bro memenda
Akwaaba.
ano pensa vasia so say ye wuramu na fe ye de mu konkro fama so hon sama ye saka no ene ye de ba somo awa Akwaaba sports preview so ye de ke ka tro say show no live on Facebook no so ye Akwaaba radio brekum anasa Akwaaba FM ene Akwaaba 98.1 enti ko Facebook no so na wa bomodi a say obe like show no o like we anu drop comment no mi share no so on YouTube so no ye Akwaaba radio o ko TikTok Akwaaba radio Instagram Akwaaba radio enti anopaidie baby abeko bia no Akwaaba radio ena chasa dodo na etie na face no mo na kofi benya ne dai de tie ani se start di say ya na koyie e de amount she enti ma memfanto etie fa nim say uramu our 5 selected major European League centers na anopaidie tie ani se teams no dodo na prepare nemum eda no uramu our Italian Scudetto calcio your anima de tie ani se Halas Voronya wamu etna fi ama Sassuolo Calcio ekobobo ekaba ko a wamu Halas Voronya team na wamu entimi ante na ene games in trust 1 p.m. na Lazio Roma SS Lazio wamu ani Torino airport the same time Parma Calcio 1913 wamu ani Lecce team na ebe shana fe International Club de Milan wamu ani the Inform Club Cremonese henso akwakobo 4 p.m. Atalanta Bergamo wamu ani Como ababo 6:45 and Ochna games in air twasom Fiorentina 1 p.m. no wamu ani Roma ebabo na fe SSC Napoli any January team na akwakobo 4 p.m. after Ochna the big game ebakoso our Allianz Stadium Juventus wamu ani AC Milan 6:45 and asa game na akwaso papa ni di animal Gilda na akwa gina mfimfini na fe why center Rafi no hanto sa game na mamin kaya tie for say Juventus in their last game sa bono urama ebiano wamu concede enti for about be mantini every game be Juventus ebabano wamu concede ya beka ya wamu win 4-3 against Inter Milan wamu ebocha 4-4 draw against Borussia Dortmund and wamu ane Haras Voronya ebo 1-1 draw wamu ane Atalanta ebo 1-1 draw enti we Juventus wamu 4 games wamabo in the month of September nasa be mantini no de ate ani se ebiano wamu concede nemum de away club watchna omu enramu our Allianz Stadium and I said Juventus are winning AC Milan for any kai after day 5 in the Italian Scudetto nominum womu ekwa 12 points plus 6 goals Napoli team no etosum yenu womu so ekwa 12 points with 5 goals Roma etosum yensa 12 points with 4 goals and Juventus etoso enaya womu so awa 11 points plus 4 goals Inter Milan team no etoso enum womu enso awa 9 points plus 6 goals okoto square shot numa Abrantefni Christian Pulisic wano ashe 4 goals for AC Milan Marcus Thuram wabo 3 goals for Inter Milan and Nico Pass and so about 3 goals for Como na unim sam se nkomodia ekoso between AC Milan and the French goalkeeper where number 1 goalkeeper Emwamo Marc Menyo and say boy na asat now there wonyanya na adwenso be reading the town no e de ma AC Milan bobo kono enti anweya na winter no AC Milan for aton Abrante no so mantimi anton no so dia ene next summer no wobeko as free agent wey ama class be brother Eddie Marc Menyo achia dia mate ene se Chelsea team no womo epe boy no Samson and Manchester United womo ni Abrante 18 kama na dia tie ene se Luka Modric enso contract ebeba we 2026 nemum ono ne deal no or 1 year option e was say AC for epa womo trigger no no so assign emwamo yes due to the performance awarded at the of late into no ama say AC Milan for no I imagine say 1 year contract extension option no womo ebe trigger Liga na fe abrante no atwa so aye adwuma amoabo until 2027 eno aye kakra efi AC Milan no wo answer eba Alexander Del Piero ana dodo na eboni din say likely so obakwa akofa Juventus as their new president na ene Alexander Del Piero former player no enkomodi a wodi ene say abrante fne Cananiades aye chase highly disciplined guy was abrante e potentials to become the symbol of Juventus na enwunya say ono Alexander Del Piero ebakwa akoto do fo anase igotudo ebakwa akoto do fo abrante already no we determined and at the ane say work hard ni dreams to become Juventus icon awasuru ye papa enti o pese wo mo around him ni players so no aye adwuma no aba guide no in difficult times and o aye say Alexander Del Piero wadi air to makacho dada say Brantef no Dusan Vlahovic the Serbian striker no one also at the end of the season ni contract by we enti ama wo Juventus team no ama boy ni contract extension na so nya dia say boy no renew amwobo and ano pay their mate and so wo Juventus team no ama ayoma dwensa in winter January transfer no wo Everton boy no enti say Atletico and Bayern Munich two clubs so matcho mutia ano pay their mate and say Juventus for akache these two clubs say will be betimi at present 15 million euros ebenya Dusan Vlahovic yemfo ne yenko Spain enwa Spanish La Liga no 2025-2026 Monday 7 games no enso etimi estarte ye ema Osasuna wo awini 2-1 eti team no and 7 p.m. uramu our Estadio Santiago Bernabeu Real Madrid Bobo Kono wo ane Villarreal ana airport papa ne di ane Guillermo Fernandez ana akwa gina mfimfini Asanta Rafi diamete ane Xabi Alonso and Raul Asensio ababa right back na Federico Valverde starting in the midfield enti likely say ene say ana Madrid starting lineup no abaya Thibaut Courtois in goal post abrante ne din ane Alvaro Carreras wono enso aba starte afema me fanto atie for them say Dinhausen enso ababo game ni bi ana fenso no Ida Militao wono enso gina mu aboa ama enema enso akoso na Raul Asensio a make so aba starte all right back wono enso atimi agina mu kama pa na Kofi oba mfimfu no ma yebenya abrante ne din ane Alawen Chomene afe Federico Valverde ho abrante fne Adagule enso agina mfimfu no na okwa nimu a yenya Vinicius Junior Kylian Mbappe and afe Franco Mastantueno we am rente eduba kwa yewade mu so mbe start game no ama Real Madrid na Jude Bellingham and dia mate and so obeste our Madrid and ya des England wo international games edu manim in this month papa ne din enem Thomas Tuchel enem in squad no and ya des Brant no ni din etimi eba mu nti dia mate and so betna Madrid appointed so na fe wa prepare for after international break matches edu Madrid anim no eno ana Xabi Alonso ade ensem to just Jude Bellingham form ne dia wo bi adim se e wo fam because Brant na fei and wo fi major injury mu eba enti a normal process Brant na a key player amuamo we very very important na de obetimi aka ene so one Adagule ebetimi abomu because the most important thing ene say Jude Bellingham ebetimi anya ball no na fi wapia e de ama Adagule nso betimi agina so and owagidie say emrantie na mienu no ebetimi perform our high level e de ama Real Madrid Bobo Kono na ye ka wo bia wo be perform high level no already ukwa Madrid Bobo Kono Mbappe wo ye adwuma ema Real Madrid basafo agina kono oche injury nebom enra wo mo basafo no e confirm say Lamine Yamal enye groin injury eno aye pubic area de mate enese utimusem abrante no experience pain the eba enese match after PH no and am Branton enya sa injury enti nyankopon nyadom chena game aba cross between Barcelona and France no Sevilla no Abranton entimi ensia kan likely so betna fie 2 to 3 weeks dia mate enesa after Sevilla game no Spain for match omone Georgia and first no Bulgaria ebaba no Abranton entimi ensia kan ni nyina enesa after se enua Barca for a confirm say boy no apiki injury no Spanish national team coach Luis de la Fuente no one naming the squad ne da enti anopai Spain for na be confirm say Lamine Yamal enya dia so be join you for this international break because of the growing discomfort. One also atimi enya nemum aniji sam ene se obey available for the Air Clasico. Sa Air Clasico yi ena bebe todwa se Barca for goalkeeper Juan Garcia working hard the same puno be ready for the Air Clasico. Aniji sam ene se Brantef Frankie de Jong agree terms to renew the contract. Ye ready mu se bosumi enkona wi no na Brantef so renew contract no ene yaba Barca ena no pay yedini nyina ema mo Marcelo Bielsa manager ema Uruguay national team no for this international break friendly matches Uruguay for Ebebono nanka Abrante Fana Roland Araujo ebetimi anya kwanya adwane the Uruguayan national team nanso Marcelo Bielsa enemy ni squad no was point na ho behia so be rest kakranti this international break no anya dey say Abrante no adwane Uruguay national team no now nim say Inter Milan any Atletico Madrid team no our friendly game ebo on the 10th of October and no enso ayachasa Friday edi enemy our Benghazi Libya abontense until Friday 10th of October no Atletico Madrid and Inter Milan eba friendly games ayachasa sika and teams here be no eba Egypt arabepe nemom yeka no yensha no so say before so Atletico for eba coach say Egypt eba free omaya ni din any speed akwakọ piemu our Libya akwakọ boss game against Inter no womu any Celta Vigo ochina 7 p.m. sama achina eba so na after day 7 our chance Spanish La Liga Real day 8 no Barcelona for Edikai womu our 19 points plus 16 goals Real Madrid etosu mienu womu so our 18 points plus 8 goals Villarreal etosu miensa 16 points plus 8 goals Elche team no etosu enaya womu so our chance 13 points plus 4 and Atletico Madrid etosu enum womu so our 12 points plus 5 na top scorers no Abrante Kylian Mbappe wa put 8 goals for Real Madrid and Julian Alvarez and so abo 6 goals for Atletico Madrid uko German Bundesliga na enwa TG Ofiam wamo etna fi ama FC Cologne ekwapomo ekaba ko a wamo Ofiam team no wamo Intimiante and Augsburg 130 wamo ani Wolfsburg team no ebehia Leverkusen wamo so 130 wamo ani Union Berlin Airport eno ana papa ne di ani Kasper Holdman ono aye manager Emma Leverkusen Pobokono edi ensem etudwa se ebeye good for them say wamo ebekọ international break na for masiampa with good feeling enti ene was guys no Friday na for wamo agi the 3 maximum points. It is very important to go into the international break with a good feeling. We should be fired up to get 3 points at home eno aye ensem Kasper Holdman ono enso aye manager Emma Leverkusen Pobokono wade etudwa na Ezekiel Palacios ono aye Argentina nia we see akai Emma Leverkusen eno a wonu nso renew no contract until 2030. Abrantene say we are proud to remain at the club eno enso aye Leverkusen Pobokono Dortmund and 130 womu any RB Leipzig airport na the big game enso akwaso our Joski Bank Park eno enso aye Eintracht Frankfurt womu any Bayern Munich team no and airport 430 another day Daniel Subie and aircraft gina mfimfini a center Rafi no hanto sa game ni kofi dia up ani sese kwabane sa Bayern Munich team no etimi anwini ene game na Vincent Kompany ebe set record our top 5 European League centers manager was started season with 10 consecutive wins na chasa uko Spain uko England uko Italy uko Germany na uko France team bienwa announce manager bienwa yes started season na the first 10 games ni nyina aya win na don't forget say papa no the first 9 matches ni nyina no one win ya niama ekoso ye ama Bayern Munich Boboko no entia na wade strong lineup and eko face Eintracht Frankfurt wade Manuonia ekipu goal post Abrante T and Sasha Boy and so aba start game no Dayo Opemekano Abrante Fini Jonathan Ta Konrad Lema Leon Goretzka Joshua Kimmich Michael Olise Luis Diaz Gnabry and Harry Kane the Kane master I am Rante Edubakwa ye we adu somba start game na ama Bayern Munich after match 5 in Bayern our 100% recorder who got top 5 European League centers na one FC Porto team no and our 100% record say Bayern for no Ekracha say 15 points plus 19 goals Borussia Dortmund etosum yenu 13 points plus 8 goals and RB Leipzig etosum yansam 12 points so many go and FC Cologne team etoso and I wamunsu our 10 points plus 2 goals Eintracht Frankfurt Freiburg etosu enum 9 points plus 4 VSB Stuttgart etosu ensia 9 points plus 1 goal and Leverkusen team no etosu ensua wemu ewo 8 points plus 2 goals Harry Kane and LED top scorer shot no ewo wabo 10 goals ama Bayern team no and Brantefn kan unza enso aba 5 goals amu wamu a eniema ekosu ama entron Frankfurt bobo kono na oko English Premier League nima kofi diatie anisam aronso no enua games no starte ama AFC Bournemouth wamu etna Vitality Stadium eshe Fulham team no ekamiensa Fulham eti emu paako ran sesenyo enenya first goal ama Fulham team no on the 70th minute and a Ghanaian informed player Antoine Samanyo ebeti ka 78th minute afe abranta the D and Justin Clivert enya second goal on the 84th minute. Sagonusu was assisted by Ghanaian boy Antoine Samanyo and Antoine Samanyo krona as I ever bought the third goal 90 plus 6 and no Antoine Samanyo enya goals miensani nyina involvement when ya 2 goals 1 assist.
He can finish it here. Clivert slipping it through. Off goes Gannon Doak. Nobody up with him at the moment. Gannon Doak, here they come. Semenyo to finish it. The cherries high in the Premier League tree tonight. They are up into seconds.
Yes, and Antoine Samanyo day for Bournemouth team now this season and it's a Uko Premier League number Antoine Samanyo and 9 goals contributions in 7 matches. What about 2 goals? Our match the one Etia Liverpool when you assist Etia Wolverhampton Wanderers, Tottenham and Newcastle Kwa and went me and you go and answer assist. Name Brighton game when you go SA and you assist against Leeds United when you go and when you 2 goals 1 assist. 7 games, 6 goals, 3 assists. No other player and the Premier League in this season so far. When you more goals contributions, as a Brantford from Antoine Samanyo, and Brantford reacted to the goals I was share any assist when you a match as a Brantford D and Justin Clivert after a bomb of 3-1 victory. No, Antoine Samanyo, I can say baby.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. I think we've been working hard since the start of the season. We obviously lost so many important players to us, but we've connected so well since pre-season, and the start's been great. It's been wonderful, and yeah, just a great environment to be a part of.
Just talk to us about that comeback, because of course Fulham scored the first goal. So what was going through your mind at that point, and how much belief did the team have that they were going to get back into it?
We knew there was going to be lots of spaces, so we just needed to be patient, keep moving the ball around, and we'll get an opening. So thankfully, I got the first one leading up to the second, and obviously the third to wrap it up. But yeah, there was loads of spaces out wide in transition, and we just needed to exploit it, and we done that really well towards the later stages of the game.
Ano I am sama Ghanaian boy Antoine Samanya wade eto twase Antoine Samanya uko Premier League ma top scorers no tosum yenu Allen Haaland ene di kan wanya 9 goals and Antoine Samanya anya 6 goals na sa 6 goals Brighton anya ne this season abua ama say no already na our 20 and 6 plus 20 no ama Brighton anya 26 goals our Premier League no Antoine Samanya the second most goals player of all time our Premier League num enti uka player Premier League num no waya Ghana ni a washe goals dodo pa Jordan Ayew our 42 goals Antoine Samanyo our 26 goals and Tony Yeboah our 24 Jeffrey Schroop our 22 and Andre Ayew our 21 enunti Emma Justin Clivert as ya Brantford Antoine Samanyo a world class player na Brantford qualities no ewosoro.
Incredible. He shows it every game now, and he's just world class. And we are glad to have him. And what I said, we are a good team, and he is the one who also scores goals for us, and we appreciate that for sure. He's done an amazing job.
Ano I am sama Justin Clivert wade to twa afe Adoni Irola ono manager Emma bomb of Bobo kono ebo Antoine Samanyo abaso wase de kunu kurapo say Abrant no player bia wo confidence now so still na no wo sua niema eka ne football no.
A little bit more in depth about Antoine Semenyo. He's in the form of his life at this moment in time. How much have you seen him grow as a player? How much are you encouraging him to express himself?
I think he is a player now with confidence. Has been growing every season. We've been with him even before we arrived, no? Because he has played in lower divisions, has gone earning his way to the Premier League, and now he's improving, and when a player is with confidence, sometimes these things happen, no? And has obviously big abilities. Sometimes the other day against Leeds, for example, it wasn't his best game, but he had one free kick. He's adding things to his game, and is obviously very fundamental for us.
Can he get better?
I hope so. I think he's improving every time, and we have to encourage him not only on the balls. I try to make him focus not on the numbers. He's not going to be better because he scores one goal or one more assist. It's because he helps the team more, and this is our fight with him, and we will try to keep him there in this level. Yes.
Ano I am Sama Adoni Irola Ono I am manager I'm a bomber Vobo Kono Wadi Etu Drase Bonma form about second place on the league table. Ano I am the highest ever position after 2 matches. Our Premier League numna the Atianisa already wa and Yama Ensu El Crosuya. The Atianisa Wamu Bobo Craft from the bomber for no Wamu Etosum Yodu Liverpool and Eddie Kain. Wamu our 15 points plus 5 goals. Bomb of Etosum Yonum 14 points plus 3. Arsenal Etosum Yansa 13 points plus 9 goals. Crystal Palace Etosu and 12 points plus 5. Tottenham Etosu Enum Omo 11 points with 7 goals. Sunderland Etosu Ensia 11 points plus 3. City Etosu Enso 10 points plus 8. And Chelsea Etosu Enwatria Omo Ewo 8 points plus 3 goals. And there Abba Anisa 11:30. Tottenham Specimino Omo Ekwa way to Leeds United. Na Arsenal 2 p.m. Omo Atna Emirates no and West Ham United abo London Derby and John Brooks and Akwaaba Jinam Finfini a center referee. Aya 4-3-3 and Mikel Arteta ebo David Raya ebe goalkeeper. Julian Timber starting game no William Saliba, Christian Mosquera, Ricardo Calafiori, Afe Martin Odegaard, Martin Zubimendi, Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka, Ebrechi Eze, and Afe no Victor Gyökeres. I am Rente Edubakwa. Here we are the Musomba starting game no ama Arsenal. Na Manchester United. Wamusu 2 p.m. Crodano. Wamu ane Sunderland ane Airport. Old Trafford Stuart Antwall. Akwaaba Center Rafi. Nombisa Ruben Omorin say facing Sunderland no saying anyama AC Echo and was a really tough match. Now so the onim ane send team no are prepared to do well to get the 3 maximum points. Wobi edim say pressure. Our Manchester United Bobo Konoso. Now so anyadi say enonom ebetimi a control wamo. Although say game ni a tough game now so players no are prepared for the victory.
Going to be a really tough match. They are doing really well, and then when you see the games, they draw with less one player in the final of the game. They draw 1 point and then they win in the final play against Brentford more 3 points. And I think the details are changing a lot the table, so we need to pay attention to that. So it's a team that plays really well. It's a clear system, the 4-3-3 with a lot of rotations on the side of the pitch. They are confident and they know that we are going to be under pressure, and we need to be able to play with that, and we are prepared for a tough match.
Ano aya sama Ruben Omorin onu ejinamu ama Manchester United team no wade to dwa aya 3-4-2-1 formation system ne de was once sano nti ate beinde eye goalkeeper Lenny Yoro, Matheus De Ligt, Luke Shaw, ama Diallo, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, Patrick Doku, Brani Mbeumo, Matheus Cunha and Benjamin Sesko. Rente Edubakwa wamu starting game no ama Manchester United no bisane sam edi asem eno beka acha supporters no and was woni asem bi aka asem ne de e was mu show our park na so asem ne de e was mu show our pitch na so it is not time to say, it is time to show on the pitch.
Say to the fans to give them the belief that it will be better.
It's not time to say, it's time to show. Again, I can look at the games in this year, for me, are completely different. There are some things that are the same, and that is nothing about the position on the pitch, where we put the ball, is other things that we cannot change. We show that thing in certain games. In the other games, we are not the same team in some details. So I have nothing to say in this moment. My job is to prepare the team, and let's go for the next game.
Ano ayan sama Ruben Amorim manager Jinamu Emma Manchester United Bobo Kono wade eto dwa ena no pay yadini nyina Emma mo ewa Akwaaba 98.1 so says Manchester United anya 5 wins in the Premier League in the last 8 months enti bosumi nwotwe nie Manchester United anwene just 5 matches enunti amamanfo eka say Ruben Amorim performance ewa fam Emma coaches bibudin kra ba montensa wo mu ebe sake no nanso Kofi Diamete and it's Akwaaba ni say Ruben Amorim elusu ene game against Sunderland enya dia sombe sakin odo say papa no under pressure enunti David Austin reporter and was obetimi a guarantee say enya dia say Manchester United for no ebe sake papa ni din enso ene Ruben Amorim after ene game ni so olusu a na diodim ene say ebia matches mienu edidi so no Manchester United for elusu a homum ena bibi ebetimi asi dionim ene say Omar Barada ena fence no Jimmy Ratcliffe mo and Manchester United in paying for a meeting na wamu sister na no wamu ebake Ruben Amorim into Ruben Amorim enye no kreda so mu eba be sake no ombe sake nimpa age matches no ekoso etoaso efeli wamu Manchester United.
Amorim is under major pressure, but I think most of that pressure is applied on him by himself. As well as the burden of being Manchester United manager. But Manchester United themselves, as I understand it, they're not planning to sack him. They don't want or intend to. And I don't think he's planning to walk away from this. Last season, I think he really felt the strain. And people I speak to says he was questioning whether he could succeed there. But I do think sort of incrementally there is a bit of improvement felt, however small, so far this season, especially with some of the new signings, and it is still very early. But Sir Jim Ratcliffe, as minority owner but with sporting control, is at the heart of this. He's heavily involved. Omar Barada as chief executive, Jason Wilcox as technical director, essentially the sporting director. There's a lot riding on this decision for them because they essentially appointed him and have placed great faith in him and his system. Results will need to improve. We can't get away from that, and we know how this industry operates. But I think they would like to give him more time. There's no guarantee by any means that if they lose against Sunderland that they would sack him. And in fact, I don't think they would, as long as it wasn't too severe. They've got some games after the international break and before the November international break that maybe would be a truer test. Of course, it would be expensive to get rid of him, but I don't think money will be at the heart of this decision. It will be based on what they're seeing from a football perspective. People have talked about shortlists. I don't know of there being a shortlist to replace.
Yes, enti sikasam de enye problem enti after international break November mu wono se Akwaaba ni say United team no and perform dia ene Ruben Amorim United for no ebe sake na Darren Fracture eyo bia se sempen furniture say ombema na ye caretaker coach se Akwaaba ni say da achi bia no wo mu esake Ruben Amorim na wono ene baba beto so as caretaker coach and the big game ebe cross our Stamford Bridge 4:30 Chelsea and Liverpool and Elbow Anthony Taylor Akwaaba center Rafi na enwa anajo Chelsea team no ekọ Stamford Bridge eko trainee na enye easy kra ni nyina aya preparation towards a game abekọ so our Stamford Bridge wa enti yase Enzo Maresca edin players no ekọ Stamford Bridge emamo eko trainee why pre-match conference confirm say Cole Palmer are unavailable for this particular game. Trevor Chalobah are suspended. Nemon Benoit Badrashel are returning from injury. McGill and so a squadder and also a squad and 7 or 8 players ever makes it this game. Now so Chelsea team ever find a solution to Sardino. We are not to say Romeo Lavia Abba and why you ready na adia when him and his Abrante Rhys James a prayer were returning no more ebon in kakran enti Abrante na nyese bia we be food 90 and a minute ni do benya kakrabo enti Abrante from Romeo Lavia Lavia ababak na so ene likely say Chelsea team no ebeba Robert Sanchez in goal post, Rhys James, Robert Sanchez equipe goal post no, and Rhys James lead team as a captain. Na Josh Achampon ebo, Beno Badrashel, Marco Correa, Romeo Lavia eba starte, Moses Caicedo, William Estevao, Sansona, Enzo Fernandez, Pedro Neto, and João Pedro Rante Eduba Kwa. Here we are Musomba starte game ama Chelsea onslaught. I confirm say Alisson Becker any part of the squad, and in Yadia so betu akwa Brazil, akwa join national team no, enti oye out of any game no, nemom dionim and say Hugo Ekitike atreni, Sanso Pepe and Federico Chiesa, wanunso atreni, enti ene dionim and sa Brantefni Georgie Madashvali, and akwa goalkeeper na Brantino enim the qualities are and was as Liverpool goalkeeper unsu utim enya enti Georgie and akwa goalkeeper webu ebisane said Dominic Szoboszlai one eba right back ana and was Conor Bradley and Jeremy Frimpong wama mienu no wamu eye injured enti enya dia se obetimi akase ebia Abrantefni Jeremy Frimpong and say Conor Bradley and akwa starting game no was saying come on Alexander Isak and was Abrantefni already was go waba Liverpool was go and or get fitter and fitter o GDS Abrantefni ebetimi atwa say ya nemum the maintainer was a boy no eye and so be adjusted to the teammates no na ni teammates no so no adjusted to him na timi abo abo together no o GDS say Abrantefni at the better things ebe mo wo mu Liverpool bobo kono enti ana dia mate and say Abrantefni din and Georgie Mama Dashvali a goalkeeper in goal post Abrantefni Conor Bradley likely say wonu ebe free injury aba starting game no after Abrantefni din and Ibrahima Konate Virgil van Dijk Andy Robertson Alexis McAllister Ryan Gravenberch Mohamed Salah Dominic Szoboszlai Cody Gakpo and first no Alexander Isak I am Rante Eduba Kwa here we had Musomba starting game no ama Liverpool and no and Ryan Gravenberch Edin come and was wo Liverpool team no I already say any game no omu ebedi nkunim ewo mu enti omu look forward the same pono team no ebe performing our top level after say omu enya some frustrations in the past games are omu eboye.
Looking forward to the weekend. Of course, if a team like Liverpool loses 2 times in a row, it's not nice. But I think we analysed it good, and now Chelsea is waiting for us. So we will prepare for Chelsea, and we will try and then do everything to win again. We know Chelsea has a really good team, really good players. So I know it will be tough. It's actually my first time playing in Stamford Bridge. I haven't played there yet. So I'm really looking forward to it, and yeah, but I said we will prepare well.
And I am Sama Brantanity and Ryan Gravenberch what they told you Alan Shower Liverpool a great game Emu Nemum and Yadia Liverpool team no ebe lose 3 matches consecutively into a game no I win Emma Liverpool and a Chris Sutton and so extra said Chelsea ebe she Liverpool 2-1 and Nijidi extra nesa na papa ni day and Steven Gerrard they say time I know where Liverpool when your offers from Real Madrid any Chelsea now stand na koma e Liverpool no da. So taking the decision to stay at Liverpool, okay. And then the any games Newcastle area or China Aston Villa any Burnley about 1 p.m. Newcastle any Nottingham Forest na Brentford City any Man City bobo kon akwa kweshia na City or and Pep Guardiola say after 2-2 draw muri Monaco eboy no wamu we ani musem kunimdie ebeko amu Savio arenu no contract no until 2031 and Inter Miami team no Sergio Reguilon Oko France no Paris FC and we need 2-0 Alowen and Met and Marcel about 3 p.m. Ochana Lyon and Toulouse about 3:15 Monaco and OGC is not lead Metropole and PSG about 6:45 now Ramu our France PSG and the kind 15 points plus 8 goals Lyon Etosumi 15 points plus 5 and Marcel Etosumi and San Wamunso our 12 points plus 7 goals in Tikovi Yenjina so na enano payamon nensem yen fancy na fi eni abedwa from Fadiaka and twaso MRT for ne dadwa na M Sport Kofi M Sport yen try match back with you omawie omawie anesa what take lead cry come you know e wo honum Kofi ye B3 CB 4B7
B3
yeah
C3
yeah
4B7.
C B3 CB 4B7.
4B7.
Yeah.
Starting beam.
B3 CB 4B7.
Okay. That's the B3 CB. Right, and I C3.
Yeah, CB.
CB. Okay. And a 4B7.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I could feel when you see a B3.
B3
CB3
CB3
HH.
Okay. Yo, enti bra your WhatsApp group no ye de betum se sie. O buy Facebook one ye the WhatsApp link na to. O boss wa obedwane group no na also sport code no na also timi afa. Ye B3 CB 4B7 and a B3 CB 3HH. Right, WhatsApp link na say group no never fa code na Fabi Kotwich. I know AM Sport. We say good morning.
Good morning, Kofi Tago.
Bibia Boko.
Kofi Bibia Boko.
Yeah, then you say Bibia Boko.
And it's Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday sports so the muede. Yeah, na de entene.
Sir.
But muna mutie so de muede. Because utie sports as I just Kofi.
Umpi na happen.
Saturday sports.
Sebuchu.
34 Sebam. And I we Sebuchu Sekum.
Yo, and in my yenti.
Okay, Kofi. I think it worth it to start from Adiana Nra and Samenyo.
Yes.
I'm not saying this to shade anybody, but if Muhammad Kuduswa, me sure say by this time, and Ghana for shall say the usual thing, say, see a catch them, say Kudus, or ya dear see Kopama, see young Kanchamo, say Lami Yama, only Bobo and Kudus, mewa,
yes,
and Kasam is Ana Yeka. But unze Metegana for say, we relate more to Kudus because we feel say, or starting the ball bono here, and as for Antoine Samuel looks more foreign, or a national team. But Antoine Samuel ade na oye ne de what Ghana nim too much. Her life score for flyer no. Ghana flag no mo de aye that smoke no in front of Samuel no. Into what Ghana nim. Kofi.
Yeah.
Enra ni go no kwade na feke. The buffer keeper na hem.
Yes.
Look at that angle. Tightness of the angle. And then still Otimi boss abo na e de share. 3 goals no mo share no. On the shade 2, assist 1. Fulham on your bad side in the Premier League. So from a go down, now I mean Antoine Samuel engineer 3-1 win. On no nation 2, assist 1. Why are they? And they are here. Antoine Samuel win always come back to the decision during the transfer window.
Yes.
A lot of things but so mo peno now stay yes okay as ma me kan ya me kan was regardless of the no be adwene say Liverpool abana wanko e bi kwa fi say Man U na say okọ o say onko den no I say it was the best decision at that point in time because even though this Bournemouth a lot of players are free. In fact, ni nyina count and see a born to Samuel Abaso no because this is a Bournemouth team. Dango Watara now obo mu attack no. Oni obi I think Brentford. For no to nchen. Din Hoysen Ilya Zabani. Baku o PSG baku ko Real Madrid. And to omu team ni be free. But still Antoine Samuel stay and the team is built around him. Only so first man to energy play of the man for Bournemouth. So that should tell you say the way Antoine Samuel Kofi Bournemouth team no ejira ne so na all deliver are they outstanding or are they man of the match obeka ya season ne chance no na say ya na Friday against Liverpool even though man win but the 2 incredible goals our share and found say Liverpool winning the major talking point was this guy particularly Tima no watch us ko hia Samenyo Samenyo so ya dey say kitiki o ana okay kokoda ho na won to kitiki
yes obetu
ye nti no mu hia Samenyo omanya no now say o share ball no a Samenyo abo so far season nko ba bia o with Bournemouth 6 goals 3 assists in fact yes or a second in terms of the top scorer Haaland 8 and all 1 assist but in terms of most goal contribution Say the Premier League for an caption on there almost say no player in the Premier League and one more goals contribution than Antoine Semenyo. Yes. Because I joint with Erling Haaland. But when it comes to goals, or a second or 6, Haaland 8. 8, yeah. Nti Semenyo say say or 2 even Salah no nyina. Yes. 100 million pounds of money nyina or 2 obia. Sesko no nyina. Now Enei assist. Unim say uyi Jaglish awa provided 4 assists. Semenyo so that second 3. And the catch on say so far season there. Kofi, the way Semenyo tea and no. On the abona ma breakdown on match by match. And that should tell you say ni goals no enye just by one game bi no dia yo. Eye consistency na. Liverpool share 2 goals. We want to provide the assist. Yes, how many Tottenham one share goal. Brighton o share goal assist here. How many Newcastle one share goal. The following game Leeds o share goal. Enra 2 goals, 1 assist. So in terms of numbers, he's been consistent. Maka same way we had that. I think they make a video no dey at all because I keka ko. Me say Semenyo stay now was stay no. Sa Brentford for no boys no. 19 goals na we share. Yes. 20 goals na mbo mu share. Kofi the next player from a low club how betimi a match that Semenyo.
Semenyo. Yes.
And he gradually ho no keka ko no. Meaning what masia. And yes, me no the ya ne say the moment I will say Semenyo share these goals now you Ghana near. Na raho na ye oyase nti ade nti na oba ha Kofi ontimi share those goals. And sa question e dey sebi obi anim sa answer no e wo to ado ho. Yes, simple as that. Yes, mimi o to ado a Shatawale won be sleepless night. Enra eze ko nye sleepless night or try to think about sadie we here to find a solution. Said the be ya say onjini ndi enough. Ohunu how to use him. O mane nye effect because players dey almost say machines. Said the obe use no roll out the be man ni bibia no. Ehun adwuma no be ye anameboa. Enye play teams ni na number 8 for the number 2 no. Enye coach adwuma. Enti roll now the be man no. Enti if he's not scoring, the problem who coach has to take the blame. Yeah. Media dey me dey say. Ghana 9 ba ku see US. Ba ku na kasi e be 2 see Canada. What I say? Yes. And the matches in the form now, woman. Yeah, but international break. Otuado, the Ekeka Quadia, me person make say a must, but I could have now and she go awasa. Young quiet, Kofi. Kudus, yeah, we show all the best. Our next game. Now, Kofi, for the Premier League this weekend, Blackbuster no, Chelsea versus Liverpool. I was Stamford Bridge. Now, 4:30 p.m. Anthony Taylor. And a Cody game way. Interestingly, I decided to check from Chelsea website to see. So almost saying no more for game coming a both. And I'm going to my culture say champions of the world versus champions of England. And I'm saying, hey, Chelsea, champions of the world. No more club World Cup yeah. Chelsea no world champions are semi. Now Chelsea are dealing with a lot of injuries. I could feel till today. Enzo Maresca is still struggling to find a way to make sure say the team no ever perform smoothly because season is shas you know. When him say Chelsea in the last 3 Premier League games, my bono, Oma lose 2 and Oma draw 1. They lost to Manchester United 2-1. Chelsea lose to Brighton. That was the last game 3-1. Now I'm gonna Brentford they both 2-2. So it means that Chelsea injuries in the home and again I'm forming facing Liverpool. When him say so far this season, Chelsea are winning only 2 Premier League games. Akwaaba. And they are not doing well. 8.1. Again, we are talking of this Chelsea side. Because we almost 8, almost 8 points. And they are far back. Also I'm catching up if they want to be in the top 4. But it is not getting any easier because they are playing against Liverpool, not just against Liverpool. And then so Chelsea team that was a CAA struggle to fit in. No. Meaning, say after the Champions League game, we win against Mourinho's Benfica. No, be build on that. No, they share Liverpool, but still they are going to this Liverpool game without their 3 main centre backs. Unim say ideally say Chelsea team near fit obia ya available. Players are almost started ewe chiri ho no. Enke Levi Cowell. Tosin Aderobiyo. And na Trevor Chalobah. Now, Levi Kowa would knee injury almost a season in movie. Tosin Adarabayo, the same thing. Now, Chaloba Sukodi red card in the Brighton game to out. Going to this game, it is not getting any easier. This defense, they be facing the attack of Liverpool.
Okay.
Ferno Sanjina and Baby CCA. Their number one player in Kopama, Kofi, still out of this very game, important game like this. And they are still finding a way to get going in the absence of Kopama. Still and work it. And the amount who say Chelsea are dealing with a lot of problems. And normally facing Liverpool. Don't forget, Liverpool team no, the winner expectations now you place on them no. And the man one way ya, obe feel say, team no enyo. It is because they won the league, and then they added quality to the depth, and it costed them a lot. And the man for say based on that, they are not supposed to lose. And yes, they are. And can playing 6 games out of 18 points now 15 there. Say Kenya bad.
Yes.
Mewa good. And they are still on top of the table. Don't forget. And it is a side that everybody is fit almost. Yes, Alisson Becker will deal with knee injury, but Omato an equally good replacement in Yogi Mamadashvili. How better go post him? Mewa. Yes. Giovanni Leoni enya ACL, which is unfortunate, but he's not a starter. Still, the Konate Van Dijk, which is very compact for them. And the extra one say, so we Liverpool team now, I'm going to face Chelsea now. Now Chelsea dealing with a lot of injuries. Chelsea, Enzo Maresca still our problem, even though or ball Stamford Bridge in front of the fans. Hey, Liverpool ne Chelsea. When him say in the last 11 games, for prime video for in the last 11 games that in the last 11, Chelsea win it. In the last 11. So that tells you, say, they are playing against Chelsea are winning one play. Okay. So that tells you, say, in this very game now, Omobo against Liverpool, no? Kofi. It is a side
yes.
And this is why we one in the last 11 now. It means that as a ultimate to Nyoma ye. In facing Liverpool. Hey, Enzo Maresca in the pre-match can say Opompo on himself all these players and he will need to find a way to adjust and then get his team going. Until first, we are all looking at Kwebe no be fast be shisheni team no, and they are facing Liverpool. Unim, me who a lot of lineups and for ye, and I don't know why. Omunye Jidie in Wesley Fofana. Yes, Robert Sanchez will be in goal post and then Marco Correa will play as a left fullback number 3. I'm saying this and I want to explain this because of the way Chelsea operates. And based on that, looking at the players Omunye available, need the way Enzo Maresca born a ball. Say on pese obe change it too much because football sometimes say some rotate too much and some roll too much because of players system no be confused now oman san fast wash and for him to get his best way out he shouldn't change the structure but upon personally they also change but so once some structure now it becomes a bit easier for the players to understand the way they will have to go about things more than say obe some personnel plus structure. And the Chelsea structure, ideally, who's a man for who 4-2-3-1, but it looks more of a 4-1-2-3. Now back 4 in transition, back midfield. Say Chelsea for the ball now back 3. So based on that, Reece James near who more as the player all joining midfield,
Yes.
And the 4-1-2-3 now make back goalkeeper Robert Sanchez, now Marco Correa on the left, and then I think say playing Joshua Champo and Badiashile a mistake. But reason being that Badiashile a left-footed centre back. Joshua Champo a left-footed centre back. And the advisable pairing them because there will be problem. And you need a right footer who is also a centre back. It is Wesley Fofana. Maybe I will play there for that. I don't have that information, but I know he's very ready. And they saw Bob Badiashile. And then Abrante Edi Wesley Fofana. Why? Joshua Champion was 19 years old. Kofi Liverpool attack no be sani egu so no. Gakpo Ekitike second half Isaac but Salah vertical. And you should know. Say Esa was starting at least the best out of the options. And 2-3 more left for me, you know, and advisable. And they say for Fana Badiashi. So coach in years I mean at least the one who use no. Now Reece James abo right. Now Reece James in transition. Chelsea will always love to have their box shaped midfield. And the Okoka Kaisedo ho a. One Kaisedo bebo flat 2. Forming the base of that Chelsea box midfield no. And the in front of Kaisedo becomes Enzo. Now who plays together with Enzo Fernandez? Estevao. The last time I explained the reason why I feel Estevao should be the guy playing because say Enzo Fernandez no quite advanced ruler. The here is a base near solid. Otimi Boye eketi Tresanta he add goals. And he said Nechino if there is Reece James and there's Abrante Edin Kaisedo even without the ball and a chance for the ball no kocha attacker. In fact, omu defensive cover. Kaisedo any region betimi shoulder before say Chelsea for never regroup. Okay. And in front of them say Kaisedo at the animu say Enzo Fernandez at the animu which is on the right side of the midfield. Left side. Now Estevao at the right side of the midfield. And what the box shape anymore. It helps Estevao because Estevao no he's the only player in the profile here direct to Kopama. And in the absence of Kopama, no, you will love that creativity of final third, particularly from that channel, that angle. And Sir Esteban Obo wider. Because he's young, he loves to cut inside. Debian he becomes more difficult because Ondru Lami Yama yet to be able to maneuver his way, say 2 players bump on him. So Gina that tight angle, no, angle, no, so right side. Opponent box in Chemua. Obet the ball room, Irene win no fouls as I create a chance. I'm to go about. So that box midfield shape, no, it should be Enzo Fernandez and Abrante and Estevao. Now, Omo Pedro Neto on the right. Eba say a J for me, whoever start, but I think Garnacho is performing better than Getters. Okay. And the other Garnacho so caught on the far, no started Joao Pedro. Now, if Chelsea starts this, I think problem ne enye kesiye. As compared to say Obeko any other option. Yes, I'm on for Qatari George because Nano Yusuno as the main start and Joao Pedro free bench by in the Champions. That was against Benfica. This is the Premier League. It's Joao Pedro's game. Meaning what I say. Yes. So that is it. Now the reason why Chelsea would need to get their lineup and their system right, and they say this Liverpool team, Kofi, also my own lineups, you know, and meaning say a lot of influence is based on tabloids, you know. But me, I'm a Liverpool fan. I think this is the way they should go. Mama that's really imposed. Of course. And then it's supposed like Sambo too. The last time I'm for complaining say then they are not supposed like because he's trying to make room for vet. Kofi vet by Liverpool no. Yes, he's not scoring goals. And I'm from Retri, he's not sharing goals on share goals. He's not providing access, but the work great. Our final third, the way our involved play, equal left, ever right, you know, Kofi, it is helping the team a lot. But in Kofi Dreamer, so because he creates, on share goes in, he creates a lot of chances, and the vet will need to be in. So Szoboszlai as a 2. The reason why Szoboszlai should play as a 2, Nene say, Chelsea can box midfield, no. Box and also Chelsea they will have 4 players and our midfield, and it's about Gravenberch who is good and solid. McAllister. Now, Szoboszlai so most of the times it will be 3 against 4 again for Chelsea, and Chelsea will be more comfortable with midfield. So Szoboszlai na everybody number 2 now. Say the Chelsea for the region be invented about midfield. You also bring your number 2 to be invented. Not Szoboszlai na about midfield. So you have from vet 1, Szoboszlai 2, McAllister, and then Gravenberch 4. So 4v4. So it means that midfield battle no also equal numbers. And again, Ebasa team and the Liverpool so can also stand up and face Chelsea squarely. That was midfield. Okay. Now with Van Dijk, Konate, potentially Milos Kekes, because this game demands aggression. And you need somebody like Kekes to start ahead of Robertson. Maybe in the second half, then Robo comes in. Now, Gakpo, I think Ekitike should start obviously him because he's on form and in the Premier League he's proven. Isaac not there yet. maybe in the second half, of course, on be rotate, and then Mo Salah, who is playing against one of the teams, was sure Muyepa and the former club, but was sure Mama Crawford referee send the former team in Chelsea.
Yes.
So Mo Salah should also start. So tactically, I think the game when we be demanded a lot from the two coaches, but there you me Kofi, football, your tactics may be good. You can choose from the best of options, but if your quality is not enough, you can play the best of tactics, but also team ninya. One na misuma Enzo Maresca. In the Chelsea bo fie. But I think say game where more Liverpool win than Chelsea.
Samum.
Yes.
Okay.
Kofi dia ba ko be say influence Liverpool game ne say. On say Liverpool games ni be before 4:30.
Yes.
And one of those games Arsenal. Arsenal so obi ehunu say this season the Liverpool crazy say ye kire say Arsenal chance is more brighter than people expected. And the Liverpool is Arsenal eba. Now Arsenal ne bet me a league table ne top. Before say Liverpool bebo game against Chelsea, which will fuel their motivation.
Yes.
And I'm but Arsenal about West Ham.
Yeah.
Yes, West Ham are appointing Nuno Espirito Santo after sacking Graham Potter. And Espirito Santo no offer Nottingham Forest or yeah, you might then the man and now Oba, so people respect him. But this is Arsenal that is very hard to break. And based on the Arsenal Emirates, on the back of 2 incredible Champions League games. So you know, say with this, the last time Gyökeres couldn't score in the Champions League, but the ball now Martinelli can't shame no. As in Senna washe, and the Arsenal team no attack crazy. Yeah, and say even Martinelli goes no, she still is starting. And Obi Arsenal be will understand say is starting ball.
Okay.
But Martinelli is so free bench about super sub. Saka Ababak is readily available. So Saka ahead of Madueke. Gyökeres leading the attack. Or Rice, Zubimendi, Merino. Defense crack the resolute. Saliba Magalhaes, actually we see goalkeeper David Raya, Julian Timber, Carafioli. So say Arsenal game no by 4:30 number in it. Now say a refuel Liverpool game no. Okay. So based on that. Liverpool be go game with more aggression because imagine Arsenal that top Liverpool and based on that, yes, Arsenal to win. I think Liverpool or man win draw. But for the analysis and the actually meaning Liverpool will win this very game.
Against
now, other interesting Premier League games, you know, a bit of so Manchester United and Sunderland. Mr. Mo be NTM yepa. And then me call no man you shim. Na the tiene say. Me hwen yo ma be 3 e wo game. Me menje man you ndi.
Okay.
Pa menje o mundi. But the reason why I'm saying this is me ti asem bi enra Ruben Amorim kan. O say the obi e ka for Manchester United who be obi abetimi aka. Because the team is not winning. And pa onim so quality squad. The tactics is being put to question. Not particularly Trebak, no? Because they are not winning. And he believes, say, they will need to win to, get their confidence back. And so, when you have confidence in the back, and a system be a obobiano, and for the betterment of the club. And if there is any team, I was a Manchester United, at the winner, nobody you have confidence in the back. In front of your fans, Sunderland. Ese man you share. Apart from John Henderson, no. Why pa na di hunu na was Sunderland. Interesse mbuemo kunya Sesko Bruno no. Sunderland there. E was a man you share. E wo fie. Meaning what ma say to begin their confidence. Now ma asem no obi entie ne ene. We are seeing Nigeria to say afei na me ka say man you system no. 4-2-3-1 with Bruno as the 10. Behind Sesko. Ne right mbuemo na ne left ye kunya na ye Casemiro Kobe Mainu ombo back four aka asem we ya ka asem we aka asem afei na nkrofo edi machi nti me ma asem nyina ne se ne Enzo Mares what they say Ruben Amorim
yes
say o musuba ne ya se Ruben Amorim say obo back na Sunderland shena anwumire ya omompam anwumire ya omompam na se omkra de omunim de omoye but so about 4 back honestly unim dia hwe okobo 4 back sisi anu okosha next any argument near defeated in the potentially game win so no one say defenders 5 okoba three back na say defenders 5 na Bruno say gina chiri ontimi creating ko anim nti next oba three back no obo draw kro mpam no because game way a game ideally say oh yeah three back coach kro say what attack ball way nti say obo back 4 now push all the players no ko anim ko she goals and nti enam nti ne career nam de ato so
okay
so sha ne ho son the last time maybe Morino ma me bet say ya de cha no mpam nam say me no hana boka ko vi yanku yanim
you
nti eno so ye match ba ko a ehia pa no afei na man for say omo mpam Nottingham Forest coach no o ba na ko fa wan aye Postecoglou o te ho ani
onko ba bia
Vangelos Marinakis we are so obetima wuska but the ntia Jata cement man events Ibrahim Mahama wato trailers na enyo no na etwi ne say obi an the level of expertise you can be an owner of a club but when you coaching certificate nti na enyo na coach
yes
enti me ade na ode ye Nuno Espirito Santo no afa na me healy coach me say throughout the season no that third we Premier League din we team be ya Nottingham Forest season na mo ba mu kra mo to 20 players na still come away no obi aba be hihye team amount no compete season nso nkaka at least is qualified you to Europe
you
na nyoma ekoyi a o say onti ase say last game no went me anwene wa be yobo no wa field no so free o montem ase ya ama season ne sha ase na wa gina excuse bi so e de apam no na akofa anye Postecoglou kwa na mu say ma me kaza ase no ave coach ba ya na no kra de ya bro no Dynamo Kiev ona de nsa aguniti onya hunu hwe china on Newcastle with St James ave o mo say ahwe o besa apam no yem ko match day 10 o besesa two coaches omo asema Kofi La Liga ene eye Bundesliga na mamen kambo mi na chief na La Liga no ene Real Madrid et na fie omo ne Villarreal Madrid Barcelona be sa omo at the league table no top Barca be bochina with Ramos Sanchez page 1 against Sevilla so ese Madrid e share to claim back the top spot and say na China game na Barca be kum no makum yes I've seen the lineups of Madrid after mo 5-1 win against Karata Amatino and according to Dario AS, Courtois will be imposed. On the Dinoisen after the red card, we about Champions League, but the red card league. Now he's back. 1 match suspension to potentially, Madrid only military is only first choice centre backs. Carreras will be back. Said I'm resting against Amantino. Now potentially, I heard Raul Asensio never started as a right fullback.
Okay.
Because Carvajal and so are out. Now Chouameni, Ada Goulart, I think Fede Valverde will still need some rest. Not Jude Bellingham starting game because I want to see that. I feel Madrid will be more effective. Say Jude Bellingham starting ahead of Fede Valverde. Now Master Antoine Mbappe still Vinicius has started. Because do you know why I'm saying that? Coach, thought that who me huna. Rodrigo or yeah there from the bench. Let me be very honest. You never pronounce or yeah they coming from the bench.
Yes.
Coach, this one man started and then a Vini free bench by Obeshe go yasses. So Rodrigo no so yeah ideas coming from the bench. Until Vini started and then in the second half Rodrigo bra. I think say yes, Mario read that second and I read that third. So that should tell you say second place team against a third place side. Villarreal has not been bad. No na party one. And we born no more form no move no. It should tell you one thing. Say Madrid for no the advantage that Madrid has. And it's all move fie.
Okay.
Indeed, they have to be careful. The last time Nicolas Pepe, when you're man of the match, indeed, some Madrid they are careful with that. But I think with this, Madrid will overpower them and win. Okay. Now, actually, Barcelona again, a bad but I think Barcelona will win.
Okay.
Sevilla and your mess reactions. But Barca will good history because in the last 3 visits to Sevilla, Sevilla. Yes, this season still Sevilla and Shedan chile too much of Anwadene. Barcelona are coming back from that game against PSG. Not just 2-0, but the circumstances and my PSG show me 2-1. So based on that, I think Sebastian and Timmy Arena had the psychological effect and a PTSD of the PSG game.
Okay.
But I think Sebastian will win this game. So Barcelona will also win Nyame Adoma China. Bundesliga no. And it is all because of one factor. Coach Niko Kovac.
Okay.
Kovac before team the last season. Abraham Nuri Sahin. Nyoma nkoye. Nuri Sahin took over from Eddie Terzic. Still went to man. Kovac be fa Dortmund not 11 mo am kai last season Dortmund pe ma semunim miraculously we come for so the Dortmund winning matches abe finish in the top 4 mo am qualify for the Champions League and the Champions League na Dortmund e no check their performance unim say Dortmund started season now in the first game about draw no so rate on the form not so about 3-3 against St. Pauli tini and say Dortmund this season so yewu again after that 3-3 we about 4 games and the account in the Bundesliga 4 wins interestingly all those 4 wins in the Bundesliga they be our keep it clean sheet so that tells you say the main factor I ne osisa omu team no in the Champions League omu go away to Juventus match day 1 they led by 4 goals to 2 and 2 extra time goals na Juve take 4-4 but over 4-4 against Juve wa bet na fie scoring 4 goals in the opening game no abeshe 4-1 against Bilbao na and then they do omo fans ne motivation aba no okay and so the last time I catch was say the way ombe huna Bilbao for sure me sure omo no I no post to this picture and then the same grounds no more tana facing team and the RB lines and yes Dortmund boy a very difficult game Leipzig Olivena omo coach ne by was nyoma because Leipzig are getting back to omo shape no onzo omo lose match day 1 6-0 to Bayern na yen him say omo lose match day 1 no kofi omo tiate omo form nie after that defeat they've won all the other games the catch on say sa wins na omo anya ni nyina no kofi in the Bundesliga omo she Hoffenheim 2-0 right omo she Mainz 1-0 omo she Cologne 3-1 and anana omo she Wolfsburg 1-0 and omo keep it 3 clean sheets out of the 4 wins no omo and the omo so the second place against the third okay so a very huge game but Dortmund at home with the motivation and looking at the way omo coach ne buy na omo ntimi lose game no I think at home game way ebe kire ya dey back because Dortmund are scoring Leipzig are also scoring good goals so first option over 2.5 say 2 or more, 3 or more goals baby second option both team to score 2 teams in here we expect them third option say Dortmund won't lose this game Dortmund or draw. Bayern game no kofi me hu say Frankfurt Dino Tomula was she attacking machine said the last time I catch so omo goals pa omo 6 omo 5 okay sa no omo bono but they concede and it is boy against team obe overpower you concede more what does it now Atletico Madrid the share no 5-1 no e say in the last 4 games 3 games in po Leipzig ashen 4-3 Leipzig team be ashen 4-3 wo ho okay but obelusu osan win 6-4 to Gladbach and in Atletico Madrid ashen 5-1 to concede 13 goals in the last 3 matches Oshia Bayern and so one company form no record now why no na bo na eboso unim say since 2020 Hansi Flick call first 14 games and no wa win ni nyina no this is the next coach what me akọ 9 games wa win ni nyina to aso wow and 35 goals na Bayern ashe mewa unim say in the last 8 games Bayern abo consecutively ebi omo share 3 or more goals okay and is all face when the team betima overpower and then in the absence of Jamal Musiala Serge Gnabry and the last time quite was Sanchez say but people Hurricane behind Nicholas Jackson yes and you are finding a role for Jackson crying in the team Olise is available who is on form Brahim back say Luis Diaz so yes I appreciate Ejumana Dino Tomule because and Kenya easy say in the absence of Mamouche who be Kitikenom who be get team ni going and the Kiyabona Baso but Kofi the way they concede and ne unim de me who game with me who say Bayern Ansha on more than 4 goals and I see Hurricane scoring 3 or more goals in this very game so it is a game that a win for Dortmund win for Bayern and as a double chance for Dortmund win for Bayern
Mate enti yankwa fa sporting code mamna
ati for munji code
Akwaaba 98.1
8k me
8k
Debi meba yamfa we A6 A6 and the first one first code here start here free A6 nti muncha 8k no A6 6U
A9
A9
A6
says you
A9. Okay.
Nti ene na ye code no.
Mate.
What I say?
Aha. Okay. Yate. Yo. Yada say eno aye Hussein Adams na otenenka say amanoni nsem no de ne chemasi owie no sporting code no Ode twa 20 more na mo ask ewo group no no ye de bagu ye WhatsApp no se WhatsApp group no nti wonya enjoy ye ya bomodian ne bra Facebook or WhatsApp link nda baboso na adwane group no se na ye mfama se de bia also odi kakra beto akire aye A6 6U A9 enti eno nsem no na ocean eba na otimi edene dia amae wo wia ye beto aso ewo fiem na fie komo no wetimi adipina aha Akwaaba radio 98.1 channel so Akwaaba sports preview na nana p ye de ema no nduba ye page mu e de free jumadi no so na breeze abeto aso de rege no ebeto aso akopem se dumie no bobo na ye de Akwaaba yo asom ka se bo no ebeto aso kopem se donk bobo no aja wasenkafo wo se enne ayeko no na se we kan be yakọ no yes we baba to aso e de ama na oso ate de eba enya asem kitokro nti bra Facebook was see na beja message go na nyina no ya ba kenkan etimi e de ama na anopim was it the show is loud and clear inside Alawa Junction by Ndebugli set was the same my increase into Awujake Delali and all my friends inside Mazi station Praga Raders okay yo yeah that's we hey set Ndebugli the message awadi abano no was it good morning brother Kofi was it greeting to you guys was watching you live from Italy greeting to my wife Obapa Dina Katowe Emmanuel Asiedubai the message awadi abano no we say it's a good morning guys was say Mr. Hussein try your best because we are hungry this is Patrick from Israel or the about why try why Bono Mubi Obubi Uncle Soman Kwashedi in Uncle Citri. What's it good morning, seniors? Was it the best sports show is Airborne inside Power Filling Station. Was it Red Card FC will lose today. Still Hala Madrid we from do estimate in the messenger what the Abba. Was it good morning Hussein from Nana Kwame Jr. Nana Edasim. Was it watching the show live from Brekum Kute number 1. Barcelona and Kotoko win their matches. Greeting to my mom Amabadum, the Yamsala Eje Okada Radia Maklele Moshe Show Tau Anafi so all Kute number 1 community from Great Mugabe. The message of the free Kute number 1 at the Ebayano. Was it hi Tago? Was it it's me Batman? Was it Akwaaba Sports? You are the best. Was it Hussein the best analysis in B? Okay you Hussein Edasim. Was it Liverpool win against Chelsea, no matter what happened. Watching you live from Italy, from Pablo Escobar, the messenger on their band opinion. Was it good morning, Akwaaba Sports Crew? Was it Vesca Basa? Yeah, that's the way Ismaila Adam. Was it the messenger on their band opinion? Was it good morning, Akwaaba Sports? More fire. Watching you live from Freeboy. Freeboy said Biaboko 1 Was it I'm watching you live from London, Watford, Arsenal, all the way. Listening to all my friends inside 1 view. We family na Biaboko there. London and my China people. Koje Poku was say Atonsu market. Was it Kotoko 3 Lions near Koje Eda Sana P sell the message no Eddie Abba. Was it good morning Akwaaba radio? Was I'm watching live from my room? Was it today Arsenal win against West Ham United from Brante friend Patrick Echao on the messenger or the Abba and Nana P. So Arsenal decisive Rahim say this year AFCON yen Ballon d'Or should go to Semenyo. You yeah that's why. Ze odo message na edi aba yankwe na yaba na yawrum na yakofa dia kan so edi abeto so dia ma ha Akwaaba radio 98.1 we Akwaaba sports preview and another p ye de ma na so ti de eba the tactical man ocean
Kofi Tago
na bibia boko de
mi yankopon so
iyo ye de nyame ase bibia ye boko
na konso e
nanko adom azima ye week kakra ba taze
nyobe de den ye ma no doso atini na no mfu doso esese
ye ni nyina
Kofi Tago no
ka kire
se ye nyini
mnantia nyina ade mikura pomade asom na ake ayi baby a rich ne Hussein tire omotiye na mama ayo makoto kwo rich baby out here as you are me my battery be page na man atu baby you
yes Zimba
why by ayi
wo Zimba
yentio hey
ati gogi
yentio
yanchi otiefo ena no pay obi amra fidi kese
okay
98.1 obi hu yen
yeah live ho
what yen na ye do weekend say dia games analysis and preview
yes
and ye beye
sir
Or coffee me with 2 important stories be by me the back be free gym for at that time.
Oh, okay. Say yeah, man off with them and say there.
There be.
Oh, okay.
Say you were plant.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
the 247.
Is it still about your face is in the back? If it is me call into best VR for me, they say you so plant into best say. Omonya mo no be check my wife. This amene Goswe anafi so asenke mo na let them see anafi so guest mo rate mo mumra na mbe if is in why as because into
Martin Govi.
Mhm.
Manchester United.
Why dey?
Say jet them.
Sir, the emperor fire for man mo
Say they need be here fire service for.
woni sandal akoboja dem.
Oh, there be enya Sunderland game nintia.
Okay, yinti we.
Nebom no, the any game na chi. A reporter ba kire say coach IFN Ruby Amorim erusu sa game we ya. Kofi ni future with the club will be hung by a thread.
Zamomo.
Yes.
Okon oja Manchester akofa timbe.
And some pennyfo no empene no.
Sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Only say from day one after pay buy pressure ban so no. After every meeting biano news every meeting as ba kire say. Omo a support coach, you know. The coach still has the backing of the board. Particularly Sir Jim Ratcliffe. But a better just say no penufo friend Ruby Amorin say. Amra no money no any komoka money no one sen kan bi. Na Amorin call meeting as no the every meeting as it say. Omo question formation and the tactics system no obo no.
Okay.
The every meeting as by it say Ruby Amorin was speechless one
kasa we
yes. And so what you Ruben Amorim Kofi Aban Yaman Koye. But consistently he is so confident say in the system and the ideologies, you know, any the way of person or born a born no about pick it. But Kofi Swasha for the past week in ye. What you Ruben Amorim come oh dear. It seems to say he has begun to feel the pressure. Ruben Amorim no Kofi it seems that for now no was starting feeling pressure no from all corners.
Oh, okay.
So far as Manchester United are concerned. Now Crystal Palace and Everton and Bebo over the weekend. Now our head coach a friend Oliver Glasner say in English football currently he's the best coach. Currently he's the best performing coach. And our papa a friend Oliver Glasner so didn't send kakra to just say Omo bisan say unu ya link you to Manchester United job no na unya obeye no so on to me mansa na oye adwuma de ma team bi now Kofi in attempt to explain the rumors speculations are linking Oliver Glasner to Manchester United job in case Ruben Amorim is being sacked down and omo tire mu a now papa no any statement we abeto abonten Kofi statement no indirectly mining Manchester United adwuma no obeye
Onya United adwuma no obeye
yes
okay
based on some no the two da no now you see sir who a new coach na say Manchester United bass or mo pew na say so about 3 back we are sure say so we Champions League crown before say United be pew crown 3 back ninti am sure United form foul
oh okay
and it's over here Louis van Gaal ban or the 3 back system e buy amfa your question Louis van Gaal man is system no equal for 4 back and Ruben Amorim ban am part of building reputation be no making a name for himself or Portugal but now man for head out on a 3 back system and papa na buy no 3 back system in team kaleke
okay
and you are quite them performing small kind before the coming of Ruben Amorim say oh what the 3 back in Manchester United in the Premier League now and fano as them performing here divin and he say say United job no omo linki coach here friend Oliver Glasner to it there. Then we will begin to ask questions. Say coach no ba no so the style of play the system before me what say. Here we are Oliver Glasner currently with Crystal Palace. Wako 19 games obi antimi share no. Ko be 3 back system no obo.
19 games.
19 solid games in 2025.
Crystal Palace.
The Crystal Palace. Wow. So far in the Premier League the only team who lose match Crystal Palace.
Okay.
The man is working a magic with the Eagles. Crystal Palace bobo kunu. And Tikofi, mining chile more the two than ye. Or say, the system, it must fit the players. There is too much discussions about the system. The system is not important.
Okay.
Habits are important. The patterns and how you want your players to behave on the pitch. That is much more important.
Okay.
Now, the Oliver Glasner person training and say, system there. Say, me at the system we have a 2 team. Be my sister now for us and a sister and a berry care. It depends on the players you have. You get a point. Players now want to bet that's a system when I make one everything me abo me. I'm a results. Again, what Sunday I told you say, sometimes I have problem no every system. Name how the players are going to react to the system or the understanding of players within that system. No, and actually whether system be successful or not system no, and you're successful. And my need in same you na to that say one. Who here particular players be answer no what me about system be amount. Again, players na nkasa no. Omo no omo nso be make sure say system no a wo de am omo no omo be ate ase yie answer no omo nso to deliver within that particular system. And confiance to aso kan say ampa de wa kan de ogidi say players na also omo yire omo ho answer na omo to me fit into the system too or say utimi nya particular players bi say na be omo to be fit into the 3-back system no. And also can say in a career, I have played every single system. Wabo 4-4-2, also wabo 4-3-3, wabo 3-4-3 ni currently obo. Now, I got promotion in Australia with 4-4-2.
Okay.
Then we switched to 3-4-3 with Wolfsburg. We reached the Champions League with a 4-2-3-1. In Frankfurt, they played with 3 at the back before and fit the squad. I always look at what system might suit the players we have best. My favorite system is 4-4-2. But do we have the right players for this? We are talking much more about our habit than system. The system is very fluid. And you can video Oliver Glasner person okay in say. In case the opportunity was to make coach Manchester United, and yet Chinchin so about being so 3-back. Indirectly, he is sending a statement to convince us, and yet 3-back now United for M-Pesa system anymore. In case the opportunity was to make coach United, and just our 3-back system no deba. That is the general understanding of and run come Oliver Glasner die. In the just all Australia no. Or the 4-4-2 the new promotion. About Wolfsburg 4-2-3-1. Or call Frankfurt or you saw 3-back. No crown on the system of Peppa 4-4-2. But at this moment with Crystal Palace plus no more no. On me for more 4-4-2 no for your results. Indeed, or just a tactical or a dynamic coach. And yet on your coach and or you stubborn so oh Chinchin and Quine will so near man call ya why necessary fa. Or just or a coach, he is dynamic to the level that say ofana and your best son of her. Indirectly, or just a human on your pay, or ban yet 3-back no bebo. Okay. Sana papa person already, or chile. You go here, the Befis are game a Sanse noon so bad a beba. Now, young games no so. 2:00 p.m. or Emirates Stadium. The Gunners, Arsenal, and the Hammers, Western United, and Omodebe Pemso. Referee friend John Brooks, and Becca could game. No. Now, according to Opta,
Amadi Atuja said the win probability for Team FN Arsenal is 76%. And the probability say West Ham should be result 9%. And 15% in so a Chelsea game ending in a drawn game. And clearly, from a mathematical point of view, on paper, Arsenal are a clear favorite. Now, Kofi, this game is a David versus Goliath affair. Game when you a David versus Goliath affair in a sense, two teams in a form are directly opposite. In a sense, after 6 games, Western United, Kofi Oma winning just 1 game. Oma conceded 14 goals and Oma draw 1 pay.
Okay.
And it clearly sum up the confusion state at Western United as a club and no, and I lead it to the sacking of Omu coach Papa and Graham Potter. No Espirito Santo and Aba before Duman Air Transfer. Uko Premier League table no so say Eddie Nkomo. Western United at the 19th position with just 1 win. They are coming up against Arsenal and also that third. After 6 games, one losing just 1, I win 4, I draw 1. And clearly, at say, Western United and the modern from and Yemen Koye, they are coming up against one of the best performing teams so far in the Premier League. And in the man come on, they can air day no. Again, Kofi, Ufa London Derby, of course, this is the London Derby game. Because we now London home. Now the last 30 head-to-head meetings between the two sides, no, Arsenal are winning whooping 21 games. Yes, and West Ham are winning only 5, and they move for Akwaaba Tipenkon.
Okay.
In London Derby games, London or Fulham, your Brentford, your Chelsea, your Arsenal, Crystal Palace more.
Yeah.
Coffee team are also London Derby games to the pass your Western United 134 defeats.
134 defeat. Okay.
Yeah, Chelsea, London one. So far as the London Derby games, no, I'm gonna nyadi.
Okay.
What the other battle chain coffee? Is it going to be a battle of revenge? Or repeat?
Okay.
If it's a last season, Coffee the same stage, Monday 6, where they are Monday 7. Monday 6, Arsenal in home. I'm a Western United question 1-0.
Okay.
Now, so Arsenal team now. Coffee would him say, last 29 home games, last 42 Premier League home games. Winning 29. I draw 9, I lose 4. Now 4 now Kofi lose no. 2 defeats. I want Arsenal home. I Western United for the shell.
Wow.
And a man say me very dicey. And Arsenal quality, Arsenal pedigree, Arsenal be the Western United. But we analysis now to think say me Pia. Western United for also a strong case to make. Because last season we can do the Arsenal home. And Arsenal for last 42 home games, you know. Ah, man, so only 4 home no. And move to Western United for the share.
Okay.
Nti ampa, you bet my analysis in favor of Arsenal there. But there is absolutely no way say my Western United for no so chance. Now, this season, Obiadi balls no kwa Arsenal able. Their last game in the Premier League. They needed to come from a goal down to beat Newcastle United or Newcastle home. Gabriel Jesus and share the all important goal for them.
Okay.
They just Arsenal for no momentum. Omo di ko run in the Champions League against Olympiacos. And omo defeat Olympiacos. Nti omo confidence level ni omo momentum no e was so to deal with some of these situations. You get a point. Nti no ma Arsenal for no chance. Now, Kofi Arsenal there under Mikel Arteta. Nicola Jova mo be ni ade no. Obia dim say ba bia omo ahoden kese e pa gina. So omo attack teams with set pieces. And this season, Sadia no so asa pie biem. Into by Arsenal last 14 goals for match in the Premier League. And mo na set pieces.
Okay.
In the chance Western United for no. And likely say Arsenal for be mo consider set piece goal. So man to omo niam ye e wa kire ho. I'm making sure so be defend very well, especially from dead ball situations. And like you say, Arsenal be more the consider set pieces. Now, Kofi, Arsenal, we all know how busy are in the transfer, the quality of all the far depth of FM. Now, good news to me, yes, sir. Virtually, key players, you know, be a fit, or be a back in contention. Until Bukayo Saka is back. Now, no game no Bobby. He is back. Abrante and Odegaard, so now no Obo is also back. Abrante did any like to say maybe coaching changes between. If you have to go by the power lineup now, Christian Mosquera and Gebre Magahais. Now Mosquera be shave no you say bibia nya den enyanse sign. What I say so in case obeko for Gebre announce Abrante Efe no eye Mosquera or the never partner Abrante Efe William Saliba. Ricardo Carafiori Abrante Efe Julian Timber bebo as full Carafiori bebo as the left back, Timber bebo as the right back. In midfield Abrante and any Zubimendi, Declan Rice, and Abrante and Odegaard. They in attack, about being Bukayo Saka, Cheze, and Victor A. Yokeres. Okay. We never probably line up a Kofi, but on any day, we expect Arsenal say some of these days Kofi bet me eye in the cool chop. But the motivation for West Ham here said new coach Abba. Nuno Espirito Santo Kofi Obian ni Modemos no come born last season with Nottingham Forest. Marinakis Epam Papai. Inti ono so Abba no we determined to make changes or person you should give we they send a statement say bibi anyansa but say no be here Arsenal fi bia Arsenal fi we make straight win for team Arsenal. Manchester United and Sunderland and a bebo Old Trafford theater of dreams. Now Kofi this game so we Sunderland the Akwaaba say oh Sunderland against Manchester United here. Enye match bia but no crane say the headlines and near mark of etwa game no ahia no e ma match ne ho asem kan eyehu match ne ho asem kan so eyedin in a sense Ruben Amorim he has begun to feel the pressure I free all quarters of Manchester United and here 1-2 Ruben Amorim won the 50th game since he took over the job at Old Trafford. Now the bad omen. Any side Ruben Amorim the last 5 coaches at Manchester United they have all failed to win their 50th game with the club. Ruben Amorim ebe faces our record no. And from Papa Efen Luis Van time, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Ralf Rangnick, Erik ten Hag, all these coaches in the coffee, they have failed to win their 50th game in charge with Manchester United. And then can Ruben Amorim defy that curse, that bad omen, no higher than so? Particularly coming from a backdrop of defeat, our team my friend Brentford Esha 3-1. Pressure than so bit man save no. Now, Kofi, who says a Premier League table no so say here. Team my friend Sunderland, the Black Cats. Amuda good position at the same Manchester United. Ruben Amorim at the 14th for the United, Sunderland at the 7th. And clearly, it tells you say based on current form and what the two teams what they have done this season from the start of the season, basically, you know, Sunderland Modemono, I was through at the same Manchester United, which is very embarrassing. And today, so Manchester United lose side game where this defeat will be very fatal for Ruben Felipe Amorim. His future will come under serious scrutiny. You get a point. And Coffee pressure na the game na chino. And no never match no was no kind of but on paper there were two teams now there's no way and Manchester United if fortunes been kwan kombe shia Sunderland and can say waste your time kra e di game we hon komo. Now Coffee would him say since Ruben Amorim be taking over. Coffee onyan winning back-to-back games in the Premier League da.
Oba be join Manchester United back to back when you be that.
Say be all say we have say we in the Premier League onye be that.
Aden Ochirana.
Onye be see that say all winning back-to-back EPL games Amorim nyanye be that.
Wow.
And the coffee, pressure ne there, I will coach no so pan ye. Now, the crucial statistics, and United bet my draw confidence from it. And as I see, so far Sunderland, in fact, the for the first time since 2017,
98.1
Akwaaba, and the United new mobile game. Until I just almost share say league the almost share be a cup games. Now, the last 30 games, Man United abody at Sunderland, United lose only 2. Yes, on record, no, United extra advantage be.
Okay.
United are winning hooping 22 and on Madro 6. Now United coffee only saw unbeaten in 24 Premier League games against newly promoted teams.
Oh, okay.
Teams are fair no money about Premier League anymore. Their last 24 games against the Red Devils, Manchester United. No. United, Kofi, Omunyo Lusu match. Oma winning 21 draw 3. They are just say United so be share newly promoted teams now. Aya there be an one. Now, Sunderland, Kofi, Unin say the last 21 games, our travel ako Old Trafford. Akwaaba de tia Manchester United were winning 1 pay. Yes. They are just say if you are to go by some of these records, any the media good for me, they are clearly Manchester United are favorite to win. Now, Kofi, the biggest problem is United attack. Attack Omudi Kunya, Brian Bomo, and Benjamin Sesko, the gunman. I buy it. Still, United air struggle. It is not about say Omuntimin create chances. In fact, they create a lot of chances, but they lack that cutting edge. They lack the finishing touch in the final third. Until they United about 56 shots in the Premier League, Kofi. To your surprise, how much only 11 goals? The worst ratio, the worst conversion ratio,
56.
56 shots, how much only 11. The actually say, and particularly United team defend they lack that defensive organization, no. But equally, they lack the finishing touch in the final third. Okay. Also, more improve if only Omo PBB there. The good news is that Casemiro is back. They are expecting him say, "Obe partner Brandt TF and Casemiro me many inche home baby odi Bruno airborne. Yedi kan Canada." And they may expect so obe partner be say Casemiro with a Brandt TF and Ebia Kobibenu. They know pushing Bruno air the echo anymore. Okay. If that happens, I also send information. Now on call meeting as I'm also send information, because with these games here, the better so we'll be among the best send information from 3 back to Ebia 4 back and
answer that now.
Yes, another than Obekwa. Obi Nkama to edi ehun ya se vese adade ho ba radio United ye dia eno ana mana ye yi no ba ni nyina mu ko fi ye nkofo United to win this game. Okay. Na 7 fana 7 ko. You. Chelsea ebetena Stamford Bridge. No money Liverpool e dia pem so 4:30 p.m. And a side game ebeba so. Referee obekwa ko gina gudie na mfini Anthony Taylor. Now the last 41 head-to-head meetings between the two sides now. Liverpool for the head-to-head advantage in a sense of winning 14 and Chelsea are winning 11. Because to your surprise, it was 16 Akwaaba to Penko. Okay. In the Chelsea, sir, who based analysis on the last 41 head-to-head meetings now. Draw games are also the same day. Two teams they are winning. The move back are winning. Well, Liverpool are winning 14, Chelsea are winning 11, and it was 16 Akwaaba to Penko. In the Chelsea recently, no, say Chelsea share Liverpool. The probability is they never ending a drawn game, no. Ayana, I was through baby. Now, the Emma match no one seven can in ye. And your man call ye for the two sides. While Liverpool also 2 games in a row. I'm not testing on first defeat of the season against Crystal Palace. And I'm called Champions League in the Rams Park, Galatasaray area. Chelsea in Sukofi for the past 3 Premier League games in a row. Chelsea soon young fan kunindi. Okay. I'm board against Brentford. Ebelusu tia Manchester United. Now no muti bridge no so baby on near your boy. Emma Brighton command at 3-1. In the HSA pressure about Enzo Maresca and the boys no so say at all costs no they need to find a way to bounce back to winning ways. Likewise for Pepen and a slot. Yeah. Particularly Niema omo ye de man no players omo eto de man no. Huge amount of money omo spend the enti. Liverpool so match back umpa at is asema den esino. You get the point. And to omo so be determine say omo be the every bounce back. But look, Chelsea e go home. And to umpo. There are certain records that in a sense their last 18 Premier League home games. Omo lose only 2 pound winning 13 out of 3.
Okay.
Nti Chelsea e go home omo ho edene. But there is no way you can be totally convinced say Chelsea e go home at all costs no or full advantage.
Okay.
In a sense nanu ye Brighton be wie no. So what stops Liverpool so omo so ntimi nko enkoye de Brighton ni bi. Even though football there in fact it change near they are fine. Now one poor record near say their last 5 home games against defending champions Chelsea never win a match.
Last 5 games against defending champions. Okay.
So Chelsea both defending champions home last 5 no. I na air for them say mate my day aye bibia day.
Okay.
Jenema asem kan de air day no. Now coach FN and a slot go fi obenya selection dilemma.
Why?
In a sense it seems as a players no dey on buy no. Especially animu ho no.
E ho na keke
or struggle to integrate them. The other started crying yen che dem. Say any injury and e be ma obi atranchen na aka say we dey will straight into the starting 11 And then you see who get Ketike na ne ho dodo na kakra. But he is likely so betima den esia kan.
Okay.
Ishak Kofi say between Oni Ketike when they started game. Because the gap was already establishing one another with the club. Untimi ko benchi Mo Salah. The for invest Kofi uko benchi nso asemasi. People will begin to question the decisions so we kill no conference ni and they are fine. Even though Obaya niaman koye, Obaya on performing no. Now on the tactical board, the ability say coach FN and a slot say obeko for the usual 4-2-3-1. So what mean is say yaba benya Abranti FN Georges Mamasdaville. Near yaba benya Conor Bradley as the right back, Robertson ebe jinemu for Milos Kekes. Down 2 center backs Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate. Then what about 2 deep system midfielders, McAllister and Ryan Gravenberch. In attack of Gakpo, Soboslai, Salah and Ishak. If you are to go by the Pablo lineup away now coach in the best start. Now, Oko Chelsea from Sanchez will be in the post. Reece James ebe jina mu bi Mark Kuera. Then yaba be Abranti FN Josh Achampon. Wone Abranti FN Benoit Bediashile. Now problem dey with Chelsea defense so mbeli su match o mo ma o defense na be let o mo down. Well, say on any day Ampa Shark money ade any form. But I struggle to understand how Josh Achampon e Bediashile make ma continue obi to say Shark money Mo Salah. Any idea. Now Obeko for Romeo Lavia and Moses Caicedo open 2 deep sitting midfielders. What means so him say the defense and to also protect in the back line. No. Then who are you to Enzo Fernandez in a highly advanced role because Copama Epria, Pedro Neto, William Estivallo as wingers. No the Joao Pedro I lead the air attack now. Now Kofi him say Liverpool a favorite there. But Kofi baby asem no ehun aye Liverpool for mu goalkeeping situation. Abranti and the DNA Alisson Becker pria. Enti nei amoko Valencia and amoko for Georges Mamasdaville ebai. Now Liverpool without Alisson Becker any. With Alisson Becker about 235 games. Without Alisson Becker Liverpool about 37 games.
Okay.
Goals against per game. With Alisson Becker, Liverpool conceded 0.9.
0.9. Yes, it's an
But without Alisson Becker, Liverpool conceded 1.3 goals per game.
Yeah.
Save percentage with Alisson Becker is 73%. Without Alisson Becker, Liverpool save percentage is 67%. Points per game with Alisson Becker is 2.2. Without Alisson Becker is 2.4. And a win percentage, of course, Alisson the only games in the also. And with Alisson Becker, Liverpool win percentage is 66%. And without Alisson, is 73%. So the goalkeeping situation will prove to be so crucial. people will begin to ask questions. Say, in the absence of Alisson, no, Georges Mamadou bet to make Liverpool for goal post, no. Can he make the Liverpool goal post be in safe pair of hands? Any question will be a bed in ABC. Like of it, match, you know, you're draw.
Okay. You're draw. You
98.1. Draw baby more. Because we wait 2 sides now. Will be a highly motivated.
Mate.
Madrid Sugovi. The last game they played in the Spanish La Liga. In the Ecosia.
Okay.
Team Ferno. Atletico Madrid every year. He's coming up against Villarreal out of this season. Oko La Liga the more. I'm born on Bonanoshi. I'm on that third. Madrid only 2 points per. Okay. It tells you the opponent. Real Madrid the Ecoficiano. Yes. Last season na Kofi I'm the pen so no. Ye dey hu the AP mu. Okay. Madrid ko ho 2 and there, but we saw how they struggled that Madrid team they defeated. But I heard the former Mbappe mu afani ade adagule mu afani ade. I'm expecting Madrid to win. Their maintenance say will maintaining Asensio as the right back. Carreras the on one but them central defense the Hudson and Edem Militao. They in midfield. Fede Valverde yes issues ban here they also want to make about right back near there. So their maintenance coach you know even now started game you know with Abrante FM Chouameni.
Okay.
Then Jules Bellingham be the first start in several months. Vinicius Junior and Adegule best starting game you know then Abrante FM Kylian Mbappe be lead line. Mbappe to score.
Mate.
Anytime scorer will be Abrante FM
Kylian Mbappe.
You could fear no yeah there.
Yeah that synagogue and somebody about na say.
Somebody about.
Fama ye na yanko na.
Yi
na se see nti ocean out and kan o wi a no goals no e di betting code ne ba almost say.
Almost say sika ba fie code.
Yo yanko
sika ba fie code no ye A1 AD D FV yes. Okay. FV A1 AD FV. Okay. Sika ba fie code agos to the aba.
Yo yeah that's it. Why? And the more pe code mo nwane e link ne sesie oba e Facebook wa WhatsApp link ne da ba boss na adwane ye sele bia also code no obenye bi na also de kakra ato atire manfo bebre na adwane nti onye endwane abra Facebook or ye WhatsApp link na to o boss oba be kai group no na also ye the betting code no to na also timi afa we say good morning guys my guys we say I'm watching you live from Gabon was Liverpool win was your friend Yaya Ziba ya da say na piece of the message no dey free Gabon adiaba was I'm watching you live from South America and I just greeting to you oh ya da say was your friend Kojo di Baba Kojo ya yencha na piece of the message no adiaba we say say good morning Kofi Tago was I'm watching you live from our century was say have a good work ya da say we from Collins the messenger or the French century edi eba ye no and I we so ya na yenyi we so emfro na ye wia ya de face no atwa so edi amaha Akwaaba radio 98.1 channel so Akwaaba sports preview and another P yedi ema was say I am coming down so watch you live from Accra Oyarifa okay Oyarifa one is so here free yadazi kwame say bibia boko de yencha wana P pass him also adwane ya o share we Facebook o eno Akwaaba radio brekum sasa na Akwaaba 98.1 and face Akwaaba FM on Facebook on nyina live for ho oba obenya show ni bi na wahwe na wadwenkyere no so wagya go ni nyina no ya bekenkan 8 me edi amount na yakwe ni what good morning Akwaaba radio what say I am Shadrack watching you live from Takwa Real Madrid will win their games today vamos okay from Shadrack ne kwaye ni messenger wadiaba what I'm watching you live from Atroni what good morning Tago what's more update from FC Barcelona from Abrante from Akito Samadu one is in the message wadiaba what's good morning Akwaaba effort more fire watch you live from Brikumazi your friend Kwesi entry Kwesi ma yencha wana P say audio message no abeka show no one and so yetimi edefro what's the Fabregas ata was thank you so much Fabregas yeda asa P say also audio message no edi aba and so ya kind of so say games of the day and Jawade flags ahodo abomoda shesha no your friend Nshiraba Mali the Fabregas in the messenger on so edi aba enano pino no ye remunis here na yenkonyi wi infro na yemfa fisem no entwa so abeja fobesa bam abrai se fisem na aba wie na o ma chechero madwene edi afan sema no pi ye di Abraham Akwaaba radio 98.1 Akwaaba sports preview and anano pi ye di ema sheshe ntu nya enjoy WhatsApp group na bomodia ye di link na tum oboso a obedwane na nema say tima kosi mo amose mo bo enkono bo beba why bebre na dwane sisi over 100 anano pi o ma adwane sisi nti bomodia na boss oboso a obetwam na also the betting code netwa na also timi afa na yenko anim what say your friend Master Boy GH what's a good morning Black Coffee edase and I say Coffee Tago was a good morning was I'm watching live from my room because the light is off our technical team our technical team are working. Okay, that's it. Right, technical team now, and I know it's a technical team working on it, and it will bounce back 3 hours later. Hey, sir, greeting to all guys. I'm good to number one. Rich B, my channel, Rich Sammy Biaboko, my young channel, no people. Yantwa so na yenkwenu almost on line back I friend feeder feeder one dey see echo off yeda senti technical team no eyen ho adwuma 3 hours later HS light ne beba nti we eyen kai boy is o medema was a good morning Akwaaba Sports Arena we sports preview was you are doing a great thing yeda especially my man okay the tactical man that's and afi Hussein Adams from Esconzi the message I say or the eba Esconzi that bibia bokode ye chow anano paper sell the message ne edi aba na Esma kan na was say happy birthday to my mom Alice Ama say for inside Thursday markets may God bless her forever from Abuja K Delali the message awadiaba was a good morning Kofi Tago was say I'm Justice watching you live from Nsuatrewa so you guys are doing a great job keep the fire burning that's Justice so the message in the was a good morning Kofi was say I am teacher Kojo inside University of Energy and Natural Resources Sunyane Union no was a greeting to your crew please any news on Brikuma Arsenal and Arsenal Bogan Ombo Division 1 Omo we need 2-0 edit here Lagos Cities and teacher Kojo na so what there you see obusana no na yankwe na yamfa fisem no emfa emra efisem no ya besha say e dey free the senior national team the Black Stars of Ghana and ya hwe anim say World Cup qualifying matches me no dey anim no boys na coach na to nsa from no on be report na Shannon so o makopie mu Morocco Street ho na homba no ba ko ja so nti ne nkopem se bia Monday no na full squad no na o matimi abeka yensa e wo Morocco na homba na bomodiam etimi da hyehyɛ so na no ana Kudus Mohammed one central for din komo ɛna ɔkyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ asampo Afcon no Ghana yɛntimi qualify World Cup no ɛsɛ timi fa kwan bia so sɛ bia yɛbɛtimi anya qualification na World Cup no so Ghana yɛtimi akɔbɔ bi wɔ sɛ Afcon no deɛ na ɛsɛ nka try about amfa na amfa so deɛ ɛyɛ ade sɛ ha adwene pa fi so bia Africa sɛ yɛsɛ tournament ɛso no ɛyɛ Afcon na nka hwɛ ne sɛ nka Ghana bɛtimi akɔbi but yɛntimi ankɔbi no ɛsɛ timi aboa sɛ bia World Cup no Ghana yɛbɛtimi awɛ ne 2 matches ni nya na yɛtimi akɔbɔ bi
that the country love and wants to participate in. Not qualifying was a big disappointment, but I think the full focus now is on the World Cup qualifiers. No, we have to qualify that at all costs, and I think we are on the right path now. So 2010 we went all the way to quarterfinals, and I believe this squad can even do more than that, but first we have to qualify, and then we can focus on the tournament itself. The belief in myself has always been there growing up from Nima, the external stuff like scoring, performing well, how people talk and stuff, it helps, but internally the belief for myself will always be there irrespective of whatever happens.
Yo, enti wacheze 2010 squad na is omukodu quarter finals no squad na ekuta mu sisia no wanda ojiri ma pase ometimi aye more than that enti ometimi atra quarter finals no magura mu awasami the final kabro ometimi akodu we ene nsama Kudus Mohammed wodi atuja ene nyum anopi yede bi ema Akwaaba radio 98.1 ayi se otibi shishisha no enya sam ketokra na yemfro na yenkopie mu national under 17 omakachi wafu zombie under 17 championship no na ekoso ewo Africos enua ana tournament ni ewie eno final game no ye ne oman aye friend Africos oman the host no ene de pem so ewie no obi antimi anse bi 0-0 ene kopie penalties no ene omo hye 9 ama Ghana etimi hye miensa ene etimi agina so ama Ghana 7 ene ise yetimi aja already ya qualify ise Afcon no nyame ya duma eye next year ekoso Morocco no Ghana ebetimi akobobi mranta ne kokodian tankpon ka ometimi aje cap no but omantimi antimi anka cap na menokasi etoso mienu entenura ana tournament no etimi eba na wie we ene the free national under 17 the Black Starlet o ma so eba enana p yede bi emam Akwaaba radio 98.1 na yemfri ho na yenani enkopie mu Ghana Premier League na no match day for one game etimi ekoso Bechem United ene House of Folk ene de pem so wie no obi antimi anse bi 0-0 ene kopie mu ene matches ne eto aso na sei ena mpere hye ene matches no ebetimi aba so do Oblast ebobo ede tia bia ni Gold Stars so na 11 Wonders ene Yana Apostles ne ebom nyambo da wachena matches ne twaso kotoko ebebo ede tia Akpando Heart of Lions asana Brekum Chelsea ebo ede tia Basaka Holy Stars gate no 20 Ghana cedis ene sika ise Brekum Chelsea eji wo gate ochena ewo Brekum Golden City Park abra Chelsea ebo ede tia Basaka Holy Stars ene sada nchechano so Sir Samates ebo de te Domadiana Stars ada fe media man ebo de Tenation FC Dreams FC and Vision FC ana fe so ho United ne Karara boboku no ena de epem se no match ne ba na wie e wona na fosu Jabo Park e obechem no we ene nkoma coach Didi Dramani head coach at Mahasefuk ede to Jabra eno otime ko pie mu e obechem na wie no otime enya 1.AC wade kofi akwade okay yemko tie coach Bachelor Ford abra isi ochena wade kotoko ebo.
The way we have been preparing for other matches, the same. I don't want to put pressure on the boys. It's just a normal preparation. So the feeling is very usual, just normal. We are praying that we'll get a good day, and then they also have their good day in the match, so that we'll get the victory we want. In fact, it is the victory we are going. Nobody goes to war and says he's going to lose. So we are going for the win. It's a booster. It has inspired the boys. It has energized them that they can do it. So that one is so very inspirational. It has inspired them. So we could see from the way they are trained that their confidence is now up.
You we and then some coach Bachelor for there to and not coach Karamizitu onzo akasa e fa game na nyambo da wachira obetira fi ebo editia Akpando Heart of Lions.
It's a very tough game. Looking at it this way, I think they played 4 good matches with Asante Kotoko and they have the bigger share of the points. So it tells you that we are coming to meet a club that's with a key factor of consistency, because the boys started the league, qualified to the Ghana Premier League, and up to now they are the players playing. So you see, in terms of consistency, they are one of the best clubs in the league, and definitely playing them both home and away will not be easy. But we've set our target to win the league, and they are part of those we are going to meet. So at all costs, we should also do our best to win this game. The mantle will be with the players going to play, how they will go according to the instruction given to them, and whoever have the right decision with his players will win the game. So I don't see that we are going to play. He's at the bench, I'm also at the bench. So it all comes to the attitude we are going to meet him with. I heard them talking. They say at all costs they win. So it makes us also change our effort, change our attitude. I just talked to my boys that they should forget about Africa for now. The most important thing is the league we are going to play. And the target we set for ourselves is to win the league. And we can't win the league if we don't win this. So it's part of those who should win, especially home matches.
You we and then some coach Karamzitu, head coach and Makotoko, or that to ya, and what she shannon so, say her Kwamiansu, or so Eddie Como, or no Kotoko captain, or can be, I see, or more a deputy captain, or he say, or beat me about my crop, Yakumasa Santa Kotoko, much or more, and it's Akpando Heart of Lions, or beat me a resource, is a bit me abo awamo.
Okay, Heart of Lions now, for the first 4 matches, I came to me, win that, and going to this game, I think say like a very difficult game, but still we are sure our fans say we are going to beat them. Oko game be last game we win here. Going into the next game, things say morale no go high. The new players, Mombo Babaya rather because Babaya game it's not an easy game. Even though fans never expect more from us. And I say quite first game, a ball Kumasi I check. Things say fans never expect a lot from us. So a better encourage you say like more pressure being bomb so.
Moba against a very good side, Lions. Coached by Bashir Hayford, or a very experienced by a coaching team with that. Coming against such coaching, Omutina ball on one channel. And I say I'm game in Obeko.
Said Okano, more a very good side. Ever try say a big go in by a plans. I think they a plans where everything is going to work for us. The rest of fans and they say, I'm here doing Sunday. I'm better yachi. I'm for more support in my. Now we to the players, we are going to make them happy.
You we and then some here Kwamiansu or no Kumasa Sante Kotoko deputy captain in Koma what the atuja no match across so on and for su Jabo Park kama Hasefuk etimekonya draw our win omuwie game no we and then Koma coach Masiu Didi Dramani at the atuja abra and when 1 point obichim
There were two halves of challenges. They started so well, and then we took over. The first half, we controlled, greater part of the first half. We opened up the spaces, we controlled the tempo, and then we had the best spaces to exploit. But yes, we still needed a clinical move in terms of opening and creating the chances and then making the goals. But I think that it's still good to still keep a very tight mode in terms of our clean sheet records.
4 straight clean sheet this season. You are yet to concede. You think that is what boosts the confidence of this team going into every single game?
I think I've said it time and again, and I'll continue to say that there will be difficult games. The pitch is very good terrain. There are games, especially playing against teams that don't have points. They are playing at home. They are a very formidable side at home. They rarely lose games here, and so you want to break them. And you can understand that you need something more extra. You need a strong mentality that I earlier on spoke about. You need to keep up the intensity of your play, and you need to keep that energy and the effort that you need to perform.
You've lost another player, key player Abdul Karim. Are you scared now? Are you worried about the injury concerns, gradually creeping into the team?
I think it is a normal situation when it comes to football. You need to make room for 2% injury rate of your squad. You need to make sure that you carry the entire 35 players that you have, including the younger ones, so that we can always try as much as possible to manage and then be able to keep the players with deloading moments, especially those who need deloading. You saw that we brought Kalkari very late because he has something in the hamstring, and we needed to salvage that to bring in Prince Kobno Usu for him to have 60 minutes, and then we can manage the last 15 minutes.
We and in Sama Didi Dramani Edatuja Enochi coach Desmond Isabutri one ejira mo de ma be Jimmy na tere mo wie game na ono so nya draw no was the boys na so mo nko mo ho amfa emano bi se nyoma ho de so de mo fa mo training na asifo na mo ko gina park so no o say ade bakwa ha mo say supporters no fresh so mo sack na asifo was so ono nzuro sack.
A little bit disappointed in the game because of the lack of creativity at our last third. Honestly, we did a lot, and I'm expecting the boys to do more than they did today. They didn't sacrifice a little bit for the team at all. I'm surprised, and it gets me confused.
But how bigger does it? How challenging and difficult is it? Because knowing that you've only scored 1 goal this season, it came on match day 1. You've gone 270 minutes plus without scoring a goal.
Honestly, it's getting too much on my head because we've done goal scoring, goal finishing a lot, and I don't know why all these things is coming. It's happening to us. Honestly, all that I can say is, as a tactical man, I have to go back to the drawing board and see what is going on. And then you saw in the first half we couldn't even hold the ball and play more. But when we came in the second half, because I told them what to do, and we started holding the ball. Now it's getting where we have to get to the finishing third, and that is where we are lacking the knowledge to do the creativity and get to the net.
Pressure coming up, fans expectant. Do you think there's pressure on you now?
Oh, of course there's pressure because the fans are expecting more than what they are seeing. Honestly, I can see people calling on my head to go, but I don't care. This trademark, going and all those inside them on that's not part of my problem. The problem is how to get into the pack of the net, and that's the problem we have.
We and in Summer Steven Desmond Isa Butchie Nikoma or their two jana. Now, Branch on your man of the match, Emmanuel Sifa, Koma, I see what they are two jana bra, and no, a movie game no, na on your man of the match. Until start with English was Master Yankachi. No, did you
What's him of
and you are saying teaching an is or the way.
Give me the Nanyagro, or Nicha, and top side of the Ghana Premier League in no mobile bono. And Yagro, and ever started giving pressure with so that.
But Ode Frank Amankwa and a ball pivot, no, you're a young guy, just 19. What's your experience? I know the guy they wanna. Do you think it was just good enough for you today? I will give my boy
a good man because I'm motivating me. Say, the woman, Mammy Sobia, almost here to send the party send me a money behind a door. No say coach me boamti but then as the pass so abwa mati manyasa abasubodi
oh bo game ni na team ntimi wini e how
pacha I have me pa because who be the man of the match na sem faso bia maso mati no do nya 1 point by enya no na na ehwehwe
iyo enya no na no mo hwe Emmanuel Sifa ne nkoma wo de atoja na edian na ekwakobo Samates ne no na remember Adoma Komboatin wono agina mu edi ema Domadiana Stars on said nkoma akra edi afa chana matcha wa mokobo edi te Domadiana Stars
Niama e performance na peja kwasoro no so ebi ne se ye hye ye hu kran ana ye nimade ne ye nti ye pese ye koso aye tin kran hye no so free ye coaches ne ye management omo so hye ye kran da ne abre nyina timi gidi se nkran hye no so kan obi na ye nyina etimi de nkunim ne bae me hu ne se balance na de ye guso ye hu adwuma cause me hu ne se enye 100% ye nyanya 100% balance no but ye coaches no eboy se ne be ya ebetimi aye hu adwuma na boabo ne de ye guso cause na no ye nya kwanya ne omo ebo summer boy in check up nim na agokansie no enye easy cry enyemre omo ma ye tough time am gidi say they are also a good side. Almost any average or more pay BBI. Nemo so they are well determined. Say, yes, you bet me a quay BB or summer boy. Send a bear fans and so be a muji dear say, yeah, Juma, a send fata. The performance not there. A coach. Say, a beshe in one crime. Near base to tea, not tactically. Na discipline and so abuy afa and also boama yen so you benya resource every summer boy.
Yo, we any summer every oba. Sano say Division 1 Zone 1B no enra start here. Brekuma sana eshe kanemi no ama Lagos City ze kwa want me anti abrante e friend Gideon Jan. Ono and about 2 goals nina. Edi ama Brekum asana no a omtimi nya nkunimdi over Lagos City. Nyame ya adoma hye so nyame ya adoma chena matches na kana eto aso kwasi Amia Soccer Academy ebebo de Tedama Unity. Wamana former Royals and Techman Liberty Youth na ebo. Di baby United and Vito Club Warriors. Almost the bepem so we games ahora ekosa ho nsem no yedi ema ena anopi ensem no dos yam fancy nyamboa mrepam yedi da kanyina ba be hihim etimi edi ama na Hussein
covid ago
ye
covid nura Arsenal 22 mienu
tuo na ha tuo na
enura 22 mienu
we tuo mo no pawo
na covid
ye we dem mo no
tuo na allowed football mrem de
we tuo mo no
enyezo obato ari dia o question kosa na we say football mrem no
we no normally na away team no away goalkeeper na chi na akojina
dem better be say normally no in real life like ball like because no crap and say oh yeah we say for betutu so ye mesho because we are e be catch o dama na what attention is so we get your man show na obo just that after reaction no be realize say normal na make but I have now waiting in them small more money. But you know, Rashford could you? First home game we're winning. That is very important. Now reports indicate say the last game that they played there was Doma against Muhammad Afono. Yes, Doma Unity. Sorry, they couldn't manage the game. Now it was a game that first half, Nanka game they had done in the final 5 minutes.
Okay.
Because the people that I was sitting with, I told them the most asking for na break. But first half never right on time for them to go and look for a rest. And I did come about coach in Abason say they came differently in the second half.
Okay.
And everyone the changes in the work here. Yes, people disagree with Nafi or not bench. But Abdul Karim boy about too much. Agree. Only more too much. Just number 20. No Arsenal. On operating from the right wing. Now up a ball now, movement, dribbles, any decision. But you Charles on the assist number ball in head and ball no throughout the 90 minutes, even before so all free muno. The young one was all free muno. Nanko for Cheniska. Only Kofi Abdul Karim. When in Bobo too much. Aquanin Bobo, I tell you. On Casazo, and very decent, 7 minutes on personal level. Okay. You didn't have a TV. And out there.
Oh, okay.
And Kofi, I got a ball already. I know it. And in fact, the year to be keep with this consistent form. In fact, within a year or two, and then a Tanabrane Ghana, born now with it is good. And I think no, I'm in Bobo said I started from the coach, and the goal scorer, player no share 2 goals,
Yeah.
After the goals, I met in the number of one being almost say, or they say Gideon Jan. Yeah. Gideon Jan. And Omuka say he's a guy. He's born to score. So when him now go see the airborne on hopa. And then the first goal was very brilliant. In fact, I was like, born or boy him, but baby, or the born say regardless of the bodies, was so good. And then the second header, no be any say be tremumpo. And Bobo or head the share. So it's a very good start. Legon City is for no. I'm very determined. And scoreline one way be deceive almost Bobo pa. Udo mu di agra kofi. Senkaboni 0-0 I be can let go commitment. But Arsenal make sure say second half no. Omenya these 2 important goals. I think say a very good start for the entire Arsenal team and no project They have to build upon that. Let's give me a D baby. So they needed to win this game.
Okay.
What I say?
Yeah.
Me say this season, me Arsenal target 2 months so I'm qualify to the Premier League. But at least and so I'm Division 2. And with that, you can build upon Me, I love to see a team at over premier now prepare. Yes, Oberry. What does it?
Yes.
What prepare in the level say? Nyafe na do premier so now question Crawford say mumpes come we do premier so now yes ka do top players. Now Korea ba na say be anim guase. So since division 1 na Arsenal be bo aboni ye, I build it at the right time. Ako premier na. So be it. So a very good home win and Arsenal. O say ya oni say another go post captain. No ball in twam. Obechi ni say ya. No. I say another ball.
Say league winner na obi a waje GPL now.
No, your first save. Kofitago.
Yeah.
But Arsenal also say chances to omo careful. No Kosifusu.
Yes.
Yes, I understand him but ball na omo here crossing the net so oboshe. Kosifusu say chances but I mean you should work on that. What I say.
Okay.
No na make bibi say we me na me the personal coach e point am de ne ko park no so obo 500 balls a good net ni man san wa kofi. And e be do me bi no. Ohu po na obebo atum e ho no. No. How to work ni be chemi a fair resource. Honestly. But omo no nyina bobo obi had moments. Still how to work no ade bi mi hu. Unse did it money yourself with some percentage control. Did they be a half for a person possessable moment say BB assassin? But my man a football back. Ghana Premier League, you know, and you're advisable to play that way. And yes, say, Ube possess you. But Saba Barcelona way of football, Man City over possession, no, yeah, pitch, no, wow. Adeba kupa me hu yero no unse pictures na ye smooth no say all board those kind of ball na o identify spaces but how na your picture no yes I draw the obebo bebre I tell you
not the ball no
because we keep eye the end ensha onya sa but draw obebo bebre sometimes so call the direct ni bi uboshem long ball now ebi our striker na block ya to no obi apeke sem ball into from defense to final 10 na wakoshe enye Ghana Premier League play teams bebre pe ene so omo bum bum but the pitch demand so. Yes. When the ball to from too much, you come at disadvantage. Or pass being caught. And the champ for the team, still I'm wondering him. Yes. Amubo Ofie in the years with the fans behind them, no nipa second half no stadium now bomba and gradually who's a Bechemuya stadium.
Yes,
gradually you say omo yes stadium by a year or two another so omo to as well a better say nations back. Yes. City ni na almost so and VIP ni almost done and a pitch and so I can pitch bana nkasa and nwura nenye and I think say I say about my baso with that and so far so we invested our Ghana Premier League ni ma and smart decision almost had the ase nyina your stores so enu so be generate for agama na ono so the aboa manage nyoma so okra stand so ase nyina your stores be a pub near there so I think that it was a very nice game but go some no and I enjoy results regardless fair for Bechema all struggle at the beginning no bo has fair for House of Voka all a very determined side that upper results so mo nyina benya draw to be anko any homework on the subsequent games Kofi Ose Adriana Eko Samates.
Yes.
Edion. But Adriana Eko Samates results are unpredictable. Only don't show 3-2. Ne last season ya.
Last season.
Ako show da. Nti it shouldn't be far from say Adriana betimi ahye. E say Oshi coach in the morning me hu ne ye. Or the saying any Christopher any I saw you know kakra Samates so and Adriana Stars team no adeba ko ne say omo ye determined what I say
yes
omo kolusu to Karela away omo kai me wa I think say omo sakwa away bi no good so this time round say Samates for ya aware of the team that is coming me Samates can be favorite to win the league and Adriana can home so it should tell you say Adriana eba no Samates the new media agra Ebia enye point from Bepeki can even win this game. So and so am careful. Good. And so am careful with this very results.
Okay.
Blockbuster in the Ghana Premier League ne nyina ye train. Kotoko and the Lions. Now Lions back to the Premier League first season or subsequently or competing not this time round. Lions are become favorite after 3 matches or the league table no top no. Obiye nim say e wo mse Lions be share koto anan no msisi Lions no bo bi na referee ya go bi to mu otu amko hu otu fo ba okay results bi na nko na e match be
sa match no mbo na
Kumase na meche say na results nko ye no otu fo free players no wan fi
yes
onto amko hu otu fo ba to amko hu otu fo ba no be bo sa game and na say na against Lions
and they against Lions
good and from Saturday ni nyina no you can see the Kotoko nim say Lions team ni nya hongo so now Lions could have matured players in their midst experience in the Ghana Premier League from House of Folk any top teams and no blended with the young boys motivation sa will camp and no start year facing Kumasi Asante Kotoko and the Kotoko Maka said they should put it at the back of their head say they are going to play one of their very determined teams in Lions.
Okay.
Me sure the Lions of no. Say they no mo ye o media na so. Na omo di jata nyina ehunu na kotoko no. Confident aha wo shi ne nimu mu asem no. Oji jata ne porcupine no ho na bush no otimi ye ashe.
I will say jata ne dey na ontimi nche porcupine no. Porcupine no.
Yes we ba no aye antis bi say.
Ontimi nche ne da.
Just a chaba no mkochi bi tutu we kura. Sa. Nti na se jata no kura de na oye na ehunu a. Because ma hwe bia me hu se jata na hu se bi na mo pa ba. Jata na nam nchen.
Jata no omo ehu, hu se jata no mma no na feed me ma no. Mma no na ekochi.
Sa.
Me ma na ya kwaduro.
Jata. Ene jata mfa bi mra nipa mu na mma no ko ye djuma mra ye to ye de. Sa anti jata ma na ko hante.
Omo ehu wo wura ho sna bo bia so oba so na ye bo kitua bia
nti Lions for the who never
o timi attack da de hian se Kotoko ni be bo
ti Porcupine na ni hian da o nti Kofi na za huru na
o se hu ato so do be
o ma be ye dey analysis ni free oh yeah and no obviously no huru na no mo dey be you me boa and Kotoko should be determined going to this game me ye sure say bi o mo so mo na nsi bibi so mini so atmase a and mo yes because they are on form
yes
and Kotoko so akwesha kwara me dey say Kotoko should put that way behind them and focus ade ba ko a Lions for no amana favor Kotoko nkomo na Zito ni yedi no say wo hu the Lions ne nse na o mo kana ama o mo so ma yede o ma do so and now Lions ade no kra ma se Kotoko for no na nkomo be fa game no I think say Lions na so mo stay cool based on asem na Zito akana na say Lions yedi na Kotoko for no fa na say yakwaje Africa ba yakwahye kwara akwahye and based on that no yeah by the time they realize
no asama
good but this time around Kotoko ada omo so en Kotoko so da no ho so dia o Kumasi particularly after wakwahye kwara
yes
fine omo nya nipa na course akode na de but regardless e wo home there
ba ombo home acho since June
en kwa na mo ma no what does it
nti omo your publicity here
o ma yebi ye de o ma yebi
publicity de o ma ye
pa
but de be ba but Kofi
ye
ese Kotoko hwe
ye
but I think so omo nlusu oh hono
ye da se ochi
Kofi tabo
ye di we
da se Kofi first of all congratulate Bekum Arsenal
yes
first home game Arsenal winning
2-0
na yem pa bo ne say ya na beto aso yem pese be dru ba bi na akwakosi bo so na it create a whole lot of confusion
okay
obi Arsenal squad no emu apio emu apipa ebi mo bo premier no
yes
o say ya omo
Bismarck ewuamo ana Bentna is wa Ghana Premier League o say ya so Ghana Premier League
Chelsea
o say ya with Gold Stars
yeah I say ya and clearly Chelsea Arsenal team no Kofi yeah man hwe game ni bi de but immediately say me who results no na me very happy you see coach you there Ransford Kudo obi enye nne and wo obo division 1 ni bi
yeah
wa ba as a player was a coach ya ono na demo e na start ba premier no ne ono na die na start qualify ba premier as a goalkeeper
okay
what I say me wo fa no
no
me wo fa pa no
ndi oni mu
pa me wo fa pa no
oni mu pa on
me nkochia no nti me kwa my friend no na me kwa yie nti no
oni mu no oni mu
me wo fa pa nye nchene
o ma me ati
pa anya nchene gra
sa o ma me ati ba no
ye tebro no mpo ba ko so wo do ebibi do
ma mo tebro no ba ko so na so wo fa no o ma me ati
me wo fa pa no ye san tebro no ba ko so
o doma jo doma ni on
pa
okay ba won no ni tinu so ti saudi na na
coach ti we ni so na coach ni baby aso o coach ni baby aso
mami cha coach yanko
Govi we are very happy for him
okay
and we are hoping say Chelsea Bekum Arsenal beto so nya results no first game na omo kwa away against ono an former team so no unity and the unity one coach no and we flew about joining Bekuma. The first game against Unity away.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the Omukolusu here. And our maba home, abanso back to winning ways.
Oh, okay.
Yamo maba so. Per commentaries are make you read the end of the MTH as a first half on an But in the second half, Arsenal make sure say they will come back very stronger.
Okay.
I'm better to tell me my yinti. Arsenal ya die. Yamo maba so. And our supporters no call. No, my doors.
Yeah.
Okay, and Obaya, the Mutie, the Ekan, aha, Mumra more. Mumra, even the dead want more. How much will they live?
Yes, I'll for
still and Mumra more.
You.
Omutia, there.
And in us, I'm
the person any power will be now reflective of coffees in them. Your hand, Mutia idea, and money problem. Now, coffee. And I had so folk in it, bitchim. You see, it was a game, now me slow for House of Folk. Because of the fans, they change United a team back recently, no. I'm more than power move. Coming up against House of Folk side, almost answer season, I see almost a picky. And today, I'm saying, game there. House of Folk different results. So, has him by winning this game, and come we are rare contenders. For the Premier League. Yes, Sana na mihu no. But you know, mo Kofi o mo ya de. Utie coach I friend Didi Dramania. It seems that still no yan finding solution to the attacking problems, you know. Or try say o mo ya de as compared to the previous games no boy. But still mo like that cutting edge, you know. O mo like that finishing touch in the final third. I think say season you go so course no, they will find a way to rectify that problem. And I would say a fair result. Even Mebo has Krabaso, Charles Niquin and that vital drawn.
Okay.
Coffee?
Ye.
Musena can't matters near Biana again. It means can once. So I want to talk about two crucial games. First of all, Kumasa Sante Koroko versus Heart of Lions.
Okay.
Now, Coffee, match a Kotoko Bohom, but Misro Papa for them.
Usuru Ediama
Kotoko. Misro the Makotoko.
Okay.
You say the last 4 games, Kotoko Lions.
Lions, yes.
The last 2 visits, Lions are back Kotoko di home, Kotoko division.
Last 2.
2.
Okay.
4 games now, Kotoko division Lions. The last 2 Lions no travel about Kumasi no. Kotoko division. And you are also every reason to believe and have confidence. Say. Match we say any bro.
But Okwanya draw back up. Last one.
Last one. Check the results.
1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-1.
Are you serious? Obu home one dey Kotoko call dey crowd your mother form team. And so be last season. Aye Kotoko and Lions you see omo. And you confidence every compete Ghana Premier League no. Who say share season as no mo nyama nko yo.
Yes.
Kra. That win Lions near last season against Kotoko no and no dey boost to omo confidence and dey boost to omo moral.
Omo ka show omo boase no.
Omo ase no. And dey boost to omo moral no.
Okay.
Emma Lions 8 me the team ni ye a omo challenge enti. And never match no Kofi who asem no kan very very difficult no.
Okay.
But you see so we Kotoko. Now what me kwa away against Kwara. Akwa winning. I what me progressing to the next phase of the Confederation Scapa. Now, Bible home, Coffee, you have confidence. The morale of your players now high. I also put me again with Wojuma.
Okay.
Now, with the quality of Kotoko, one of the young and ever become one. And it's also a place way. What's our quality players way or how they are. Some of these games are very difficult. But Coffee, see, so one person challenging for Premier League because Kotoko team or more squad or more is here the amount of money they spent now. I have league. At least Kotoko should win the league. A league winning squad. Now, if you so G-League, your games be a while. Then said the cross or you be.
Yes.
And no now to me, yes, I give no more Juma. And the man watching for now fans and I did say
league will beat me
business league will make me then add it. Indeed, as much as I say, based on recent form, based on recent results. Niaman Koye for Kotoko coming up against Lions at any point in time. Kofi, they should break that jinx.
Oh, okay.
If only they want to win the league, if only they want to compete and compete well. Some of these big games and also to me find a way now they are the area.
Yeah,
but I'm saying the can be slow.
Also the Makoto
for Kumasa Sante Koroko.
Yeah.
Chelsea
against
Holy Stars. Ewo Golden City Park. Nyame ad much na.
Yes.
Now Kofi. Match a very difficult game for Chelsea, to be honest with you. And me sure say Coach Samuel Buadu. Mpanimfo amubo Chelsea team ho bra nyina no they know, including the players. If you say one Chelsea after this season about 2 games are
with defeat, yes.
I consider 4 goals. And me happy for Coach Samuel Buadu say during the presser no Ojitum say nyama nko ye. He even emphasized say Chelsea about 2 games I consider 4 goals. Let's say nyama nko ye. When be also they need to bounce back to winning ways. And it's all coach na Sanyama way in other winning. We are playing na Sanyama way in other winning there. Kofi, you don't need anyone to come from outside to tell you so sorry.
Okay.
Now the amount game na Sanya didn't game for Chelsea they say. They are coming up against Holy Stars are so far so good. Omunyan lose match after 2 games.
Yes.
I'm about draw me 11 wonders. And Omoni
and a Basake
Holy Stars.
6.1. Omoni
sorry,
how
United.
Yeah.
About draw. And the actually say almost no confidence be on my statistics in here. Kofi grounds no almost sign about. And your grounds were musro. But the last time I'm Chelsea.
Yeah.
Chelsea needed to use 90+1.
No, the better take.
And on the take come as again near 2-2. Indeed, the last time I'm not Chelsea game, no. I'm Chelsea game, no. Indeed, Chelsea opponent na Chelsea no mo bebo no. Kofi a very difficult opponent. And I'm expecting Abrantia captain no.
Yeah. Anane Prince Anane.
Prince Anane mo support mo say we am ben penifo team num. Media makase say Chelsea problem here coaching because players no ma ba ni ade no. Chelsea ton bebre or the bebre so be wuram. Indeed coach na say dey so be make sure say on better system na say come Martin results. But you can go mean to me blame new players in the day. But Obi to say Raman say come blame no kakra because no wa league ni bi da. And you new, you see train the brekum dey nya dey bi out you bufu kra to me to bo ma ni bi ho. Nti nya fa adaptation ba be dey amount ni ade. Nti senior players kakra no mo ho no. Say do your fit.
Yes.
Obi see akan. Then Chelsea defense is solid. Awua nya new to the Ghana Premier League.
Yes. Benjamin Awua champion.
Eto dey dey say amu hwefie na ade na yese wo ba anye ma na so mu pie oku wo no wo be ma na so di ade na nim.
Okay.
Nje wu anye na abo Ghana Premier League Nations FC as of folk ni ade. You have almost seen it all.
Yeah, Bismarck friends and Makela Womensa. Okay, yeah. Amofa, yes.
Amofa so Go Stars has of folk. Brekun ha na awo. Nti e fra acheke no. Nti e kire se boys no kra mfa ni din en fra no.
Dey be acheke and one so my friend Sunday.
Nti e kire se you people are used to the environment.
Okay.
Nti at this crucial point no, now say Kofi mu take responsibility.
Okay.
Mu no say mu yi mu si ho. Say Vincent onya akola bi
so no two more.
Phone nyina ko so two be dollar so onya akola la si do be bo ni ye. Phone ko say mu na say responsibility na begum abati. Nti at this crucial point no, mu no say mu say good game Kofi it should be a must win.
Yeah, must win. Okay.
It should be a must win for Chelsea. Minji draw.
Mate.
Minji draw that it should be a must win for Chelsea. So they should prepare well. Coach no so make sure say Kofi the first game e home away ni man hwe bi. The changes in man hu ni ye. Into this game no, or you don't find rectify certain problems but Kofi Chelsea for no all the best.
Yeah, that's it.
Am I winning game we are Kofi season we nyama be heading.
Yeah, that's it. 3 matches.
Oh, we need there. A very serious.
Yeah.
Very, very serious.
Yeah, that's it. 0242020208 0242 020208. That's on 0207 573003. Sinavasco Yenti na Bibia Bokode. Yes,
yeah, before
you.
Kobi Adamu atepana ma fa mo bona no ko. Itia wusim pa. Kobi. Ya fa ko peke ya wa ko jabu. Na ko lom anu na betu wa bebe se no. Kina Yes, the best of the best like the best response here.
You. Yeah, that's it. Right, Phobia and Bibia Boko. Right.
Hello, Goofy.
Yes, sir. Bibia Boko.
Yamia Dum.
You, my eat.
That's it. The house supporters been asking. Is that the baby? Let's do a pie. If I go fast, as we support the Dubiasi, America, Kaka, the Messamaka, selling your boy, and Casafe. I remember them, Lepa. Said the Gabi Yamayina, Lubia, so be a support to Phobia. And it should be that's it.
You.
I'll come over that's it. That is Samo.
Yes, yeah, that's it. Black Phobia and Atanika. Good morning.
Morning, Goofy.
Yes, and when you?
Tommy will be done.
Tommy, it's you.
Yes, chat here for me now. But I am not hard eating cobalt, bro. But you know, I bump party church to which match Liverpool.
Yeah, that's it, Papa. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, and when you?
Haruna Sekwa.
Haruna, it's you from Sekwa.
Na me bompa yama Accra House of Focus kwambia ni so yanye 3 points dia yanye 3 points dia draw the say sand ko Accra yes sir omo amudi team na chi omo beku sporters omo ba bia de on pa bo mu ko mu kutodua ni mu team ya sa 1 point me de ko ye no e de omo ase eti wu say emre power ye ni mu ayeba na me team change na kuno
9, 8, 1
Yeah, that's it, Papa. Hello, that's it. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, and when you? Little hit you from Bia down. Okay.
New Biada
hit you.
So now say next match am beden because we should check it Putin now. I'm watching on na Eden, but I'm keeping it. And I see actually until match and the 50-50 by goals by over there 2.5 actually.
Okay.
So maybe we must say so and so yeah, can I hold some nutrition and I'm mechanical. Then come back with that for my baby. What's Lana and a quanko giant say, we keeping a zongo for the match. Okay. Player so biamra no better actually kumanyina.
Yeah, that's it, Papa. Little yeah, that's it. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, and when Nana eat you. Nana I hear.
You make an china to go for mumpu on the match no. Match me our boy.
Okay.
One against Kotoko.
You.
Bye.
Yeah, that's it. Good morning. Hello,
Tago.
Yes, and when
Tago, some Tuga Buka.
Tuga hit you.
Tago, you be bomb and bash on a boy. Where from GD, most force no Nama this time Ghana. Why one of the best sports stations ever Ghana.
Yeah, that's it.
Tago, ma Ura, Nana Kwame, Nason to say. Last season, players now more mono between Chelsea. Be na handsome on unti
na say sika na di uti you can we are ton but sika so na di run club nti one ton na be dey sika run club.
Well understood me to was it but yes them am go come on na me say league table no more than
yes yeah that's it yeah that's it. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes Amani.
Anani Ivan say kwa kisi
Anani enti
Kotoko the board one even home. The Obi Aboni dear you know and dry and come.
Okay.
I became for the Omonge you. What not the apple drum you? I lose me no.
You.
The Liverpool among my and I Real Madrid so my
you. Yeah, that's family no na fancy. Please as you said in good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, and when you?
Yes, when you. I'm by to
you.
Well, good now, people cow. Time I was here analysis. No, she say I'm moving now back to back. Now, who decided that they would see you are that even I said I want to panic my father. And she won't pay them a big phone to me in my net.
Yes,
you made the kind of
okay.
So you couldn't do some
you, yeah, that's it. Last caller, good morning.
What?
Amos, eat you.
You. Okay, I'm Islam. Boy, man.
Kofi, I know how to cook. Nay, was unya we you know so unya 1 point ta eboa. You could everyone say you consider go. See mon kan wan say den consider go. As I say. The keeper and depends on who you to be goals na na e say e ba to. But I go gain mu ye dey. And as na so Kofi na say goals me too.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Direct bra na yenye birthdays in front na yenko enim. Na ya aha Akwaaba radio 98.1. Yeah, you birthdays every I see. You take for no tampa mo ya de omo tie pa. Nti do on birthday na e set me e ye ne kama. Etimi de ma mo na yenko enim. Yo. Na we from Bernard Asamoah or a former teacher Ewo Kumasi Academy. Now was it happy birthday and come from Charlotte. We are Jeni Ewo Kumasi Academy and Channel says Bernard no is see over Germany Düsseldorf honey so what's he what's it happy birthday and quite and from Madam Charlotte I see we teacher ni Ewo Kumasi Academy was also says and pon omwa na one no count no meal so said bia Jumaya wafi I see we are teacher what time Koradi and Korano so enyini no menye penyepa our Ghana hasi nti Madam Charlotte Jiwe Ewo Kumasi Academy ho and so happy birthday and quite and from Wadam for pa I friend Bernard Asamoah I see Germany Düsseldorf was say happy birthday and quite infamo.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear. Happy birthday to you.
You na yentwaso na yenyu from Sophia and your birthday. Happy birthday and quite infama Sophia from the Dofo say yamfa video so na emana woda pa was Yankopa hondin ne kwantente na dia man so onnom no nka no ho na kwe no birthday no woman fie no bebre na encounter Sophia baby obia no from Wankasa to Jom Dofo say happy birthday and quite emfa ema.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear. Happy birthday to you.
You and yan dwaso na yanko enim na ye de si na shannon so say yenua ayefra no Emmanuel Sapon Sapon papa eda from nyame aduma 14th of this month and then 1 week in eba so alpha one eno ewo Kumasi kwanto the Sapon oni abusheni nyina emamu nyina eshed nyame aduma 14th no eba beta wachi na papa 1 week no otimi aye alpha one eno ewo Kumasi kwanto nti emamu abusheni nya shedin na emamu yakoso nti Sapon ma yencha woni abusheni nyina ananopi ye de besi ase na shannon so say nyame aduma da wachina so ewo Brekum Golden City Park no we Ghana Premier League match day 4 Brekum Chelsea ebo edete Basaka Holy Stars shannon so 3 p.m. na Kings ni itoja gate no 20 Ghana cedis any sika yaji ewo gate and baby
God is God hard way. Oh bring your rule.
Okay.
You now ton Hassan was store. Now moto na da ne car. Na o ma Mr. Bona bebre. Baba.
Bona so am fa kakra man.
Ene Ivy.
And say Bona so e so the birthday wishes.
Minim say Bona hu dia.
Bona nya hu e. Ya bi Bona so my happy birthday.
Man.
Nti Ivy Jui never do birthday no na odi enti but Jui na baby obi birthday no never did kama.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday dear. Happy birthday to you.
Yo enti ye de si yako Upness DJ Blaze or the reggae etwaso e de ama nyame adoma ene awie 4:30 obeja bona braisi or the live commentary bro and the Chelsea versus Stima aye friend Liverpool na lines no almost say omanya problem kakra control room on tomu ye islands about 3 p.m. light meet me aba na ja light nti mo ngoso anamunti Akwaaba radio 98.1 over to you DJ Blaze.
DJ Blaze G, the energy DJ.
Beko beba soro kotobwe abade foi bengrage denge dembo foi